Hi guys, I'm Solaris. Welcome to my channel, Solaris Fairy Astrology and Tarot, where I channel for you all sorts of psychic messages to help you in your love life using astrology, tarot cards, and oracle cards. Today's video is what is coming up for you in your love life this September. I'm also offering an extended where I'm going to channel for you what else is going to happen for you in September, in addition to romantic love, in other categories. So if you're curious about that, then definitely check out the extended. Today you have 4 piles to choose from. The first pile is this adorable gnome and the Gentle Heart tarot cards. Pile 2 is a pink rabbit called My Melody and the Hermit tarot cards. Pile 3 is the white cat Marie from the Aristocats and the Starchild tarot card deck. And pile 4 is this peach unicorn and the Alchemia tarot. When you have chosen the pile you would like to watch, go to the description box and scroll down to where you see the timestamps. Click on the timestamp that matches your pile, and that will take you to your reading. I'll see you there. Bye! Hi Pile 1! Welcome to your reading today. What is coming up in your love life this September? I am so glad you guys are here with me today. I always love doing these little monthly check-ins to see what is happening. Are there new people coming in? Where is your higher self guiding you? All sorts of fun things. You guys have picked the hottest hottie of your life. Clearly, I can see why you're so attracted to this handsome man. You guys have picked this cute little gnome. Maybe you guys like a guy with a beard or a little silver fox. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to put this cute little guy who reminds me, of those little gnomes. I think there was like Gnomeo and Juliet. That was a little cartoon that happened. That was cute. I didn't see it, but it looked cute. And then this also reminds me of the little gnome in Amélie, the French movie with Audrey Tautou. So cute. So anyway, you guys might have some connections to those things. I'm going to put your little handsome Prince Charming here in frame. And he's going to just chill with us while we do the reading today. So cute. So adorbs. Okay. Anyway, you guys have also picked the Gentle Heart Tarot, which is one of my favorite tarot cards. And I'm going to channel for you guys to see where is your higher self guiding you right now? What is coming up in the month of September? And who might you be intersecting with? Who would you be meeting? All right. So the first card, I'm going to make a Celtic cross and then I'm going to mess it all up. If you guys have been seeing my previous what's been coming up in whatever month for you in love, you guys will know that I start off with a Celtic cross spread. I might do Celtic crosses differently than other readers, or I might do them the same as how you know, but this is how I like doing it. So I'm going to start with this, and then I'm going to mess it all up, but I'm going to show all the cards to you as we go along to see what is coming up this month in September for you. So first, the reason why I'm messing it all up because I'm going to the first card here, which I always look at as, where is your higher self guiding you? And for you, I get justice. Okay, so number 1, if you have been feeling in love, like you need, have you been giving all your energy to partners that have not been appreciating you? Have you been in one-sided relationships? Have you been in connections where people have been maybe taking advantage of your good nature? With the justice, this is that your higher self is going to guide you to be in relationships with commitment, because justice is that, as well as relationships that are equal give and take, or at least reciprocal in nature, ones where you both have romantic feelings for each other, but you're also putting in both the love, both the effort, that kind of energy. It's balanced, it's mutual, it's beautiful. I love justice energy. There's Libra energy. This could be a Libra coming into your life, or it could represent if you are a Libra or have Libra qualities. So first of all, I get justice. That is where your higher self is guiding you. Then to further describe the situation, I get the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yes. Also, you might have been struggling with or having a difficult time nurturing yourself, or having people that really can see you as a queen, that can appreciate your big, beautiful heart, and that really let you give love. I feel like with the Queen of Cups in reverse, you might be pouring out your cup of love for somebody that's been in your life, or you might be having a hard time giving yourself self-love or self-nurturing, and your higher self would like you to do more so of that. All right. And then, and obviously to have people in your life that honor you as a queen. And I get the moon, yes. And so Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, as well as the moon, which can represent, again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, especially Cancer, especially because there's a little crab down here in the corner. So again, I would say your higher self, your intuition is going to be guiding you very strongly this month in September, because the moon is all about being led by your psychic abilities, but you also might feel a little confused when it comes to what you want to do about love or relationships, because the justice is about commitment. So you might be needing to make some choices or see through or get some clarity through some confusing times in regards to commitment, or in discernment about who do you want to pick, that kind of energy. So with the moon, I feel like for you, trust your psychic gifts will be very strong. You also might feel a little flooded emotionally. So if that happens, it's good with the Justice card to balance out your emotions and to regulate your feelings. Now, awesome. Here's more Libra energy. So your higher self is leading you towards justice. In the past, I get Judgment, where your higher self made some choices on your behalf, where you were making some very strong romantic decisions or very strong decisions on a soul level about who you're meeting, who you're meant to date, who you're meant to be with. If you're in a relationship right now, I would say your higher self has made some choices about that. But if you are open to new people coming in, then I would say that your higher self has already planned in the past already who can come in for you and what the dynamic will be like. So the Justice card and Judgment are both very Libra energies. So there is this. All right, in the future, and I would say future would mean, since we're looking at a 1 month time, then I would say the future is about now and ongoing in regards to the next, few weeks. So I would say maybe as September moves along, so like middle. So the beginning part of September is Virgo season. As we move deeper into September, we're going to move more into Libra season. So I would say for you with this, that it's that maybe even as we're moving late September, maybe even into Libra season. So I get the 9 of Cups in reverse. So I would say that there may be some disappointment or feeling like you want, and we'll see what that pairs with this final card here. You might be thinking also about, I'm going to cheat actually, I'm going to skip ahead. What does this pair with? 8 of Wands. Okay, there might be a dissatisfactory romantic relationship conversation. The 9 of Cups is usually the card of happiness, wishes coming true, and pleasure. But with this card in reverse, oh, and this is so interesting. As I want to overlap them to show the both of the camera, it actually looks like as I'm doing it that it's actually like concealing one of the cups. There may be a discussion that you're having with, if you have a person, with your person in regards to, do you guys want to continue with this relationship or do you want to leave or walk away? So you guys with the 8 of Cups, turning the 9 of Cups into the 8 of Cups. So you might have a decision where you have to make choices in regards to, do you want to stay with a current person? Do you want to wrap it up? Do you want to walk away? If you have multiple people, do you want to maybe cut down who you're seeing? It seems like maybe you might be selective and maybe there's somebody that you might want to vote off the island in your dating life. Or it might be that you guys have a discussion being like, I'm not happy with a dynamic or element of this connection. I don't want to walk away, but let's talk about it. So it also might be that you're talking about an area where you're unhappy or where there's a need that's not met that you want to get met. So I feel like you might have a discussion more towards late September, maybe like late Virgo season, early Libra season in that. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. That's actually a very good thing to do in order for you to get your needs met. And during Virgo season, we can have very high standards for how we would like to be treated. And so that's always a good kind of side of the energy to utilize if you are somebody that sometimes lets a lot of things slide or has a lower standard in general. So Virgo energy can be very helpful for us to be able to use wise discernment, to be able to use facts instead of our feelings to make choices, and to be able to raise the bar and raise the standards so that we're treated better. So Virgo energy can be very beneficial. So I would say that for you, it might be about that you are going to communicate with a romantic partner more towards the end of the month about, an area in this connection that you would like to have improved. So there is that. Because 8 of Wands is there might be an opportunity where you guys talk about potential travel opportunities together as well. So there is this. But what they want to remind you, the sixth card position is the Page of Cups. What they want to remind you is like you have so much love to give. The Page of Cups is about like blowing kisses, so much sweetness, so much purity, so much like beautiful love from your heart. So you have so much love to give. And it's interesting how the Queen of Cups is in reverse. So areas where maybe you've neglected yourself or neglected self-care or haven't always loved yourself or honored yourself. Times where you've been maybe too self-critical. I feel like they want to remind you it's about embracing that Princess of Cups or Page of Cups energy. Embrace the sweetness, embrace the love, and nurture yourself and like give it to yourself, gear it towards yourself. So I would say that September might be a time period where they're reminding you maybe it's about being able to focus more on self-love, self-care, self-nurturing as well. Now, your conscious mind, what you're going to be thinking about during the month of September is I get the Magician in reverse. You might be feeling a little frustrated. If you're trying to manifest or create a beautiful dynamic in your life or in love, you might feel a little frustrated like you're trying to manifest something, but it might have a difficult time getting up off the ground, or maybe you're trying to progress a connection and it's having some struggles. So it seems like for you, you may feel some frustrations when it comes to manifesting, when it comes to relationship. Also, Magician is Gemini energy, so there could be a Gemini around as well. There may be some frustration with a Gemini, so there may be that. Or that might just be like in your conscious mind or in your day-to-day thoughts. Relationship card, though, is I get Ace of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like for you in September, you're going to be making a decision about who do you want to be with. Who do you want to extend commitment to, and who do you not want to extend commitment to? Who in your life is extending commitment to you, and who is not? Because the Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Diamonds in this deck, is that you're thinking about, in relationships, who do you want to give an offer to, or who is giving you an offer? And then, who have you been trying to maybe have a connection with who's been not giving you an offer, or who's not offering this to you? So, I would say for you, that a lot of energy in September is going to be about how do you focus on or connect with people that are available, Justice card, who can give to this connection. And then are you, or would it benefit you to maybe set some boundaries or some distance between people who maybe have not been satisfying you, or who have not been offering you something real or tangible or committed? Because it seems like you may have more than one person, and there may be somebody that's been able to offer you something, and then there may be somebody that hasn't. And if you only have one person, or you're open to people, and in the past you've had one or more people who have not given you this commitment or not given you this like mutual reciprocity, then I would say that September is about kind of like reevaluating or maybe reassessing for you where you would like to go and where you would like to connect, and so that you can have somebody that's mutually giving you this. Now, and again, I'm getting a lot of water sign energy in this pile and a lot of Libra. So I'm getting the 2 cards for Libra, I'm getting 1 card with Gemini, and then I'm getting 3 cards that represent water with the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Moon. So there is a lot of that. Now, what you want above all else, I get the Star. There may be an Aries or an Aquarius that you have your eye set on this month. So there might be an Aquarius-Aries match that's coming in for you. You also are really looking for victory and success. You also are looking for a relationship or a connection where you can have hope for a future, or where you can hope that will work out. So I feel like what you want above all else is maybe you've been feeling discouraged lately and you've been feeling kind of hopeless, and you're really wanting to reinstill that sense of hope in yourself. So it seems like you're wanting to feel hopeful about life again, and most importantly, it seems like you've been wanting to feel hopeful about love again. So there is this. All right, so that is what I see for you. Now I want to look a little deeper at this. I want to see for you this Magician. I want to look deeper. I'm going to put it in upright just for this purpose. I want to obviously look deeper into this Justice. And I want to look, let's see here. I want to look at this Conversation. So we're going to look at 3 areas. You know what? I'm also going to look at this Justice to see, the Judgment. Okay. So there is this, and this. So we have 4 areas. We have more details about this Conversation you'll have more towards the end of the month about communicating your dissatisfaction in your relationship and maybe trying to work through solutions. This category in regards to who your higher self is guiding you towards, that can be a mutual connection, mutual reciprocity. this one, the one where you've been trying to manifest better things in the relationship but have felt a little frustrated, where in the past you have assessed or your higher self has made choices for you in regards to your love life so that you can have something more reciprocal, more grounded and balanced. So I have these 4 areas and I'm going to give you some details so you can recognize these people when you meet them, or person if you have that. So we're going to pull 3 cards for more details about this conversation you're going to have. 3 cards for where your higher self is guiding you about a mutually reciprocal relationship. 3 cards for the person you've been trying to manifest things with, but it hasn't maybe been working out the way you've been wanting. And then 3 cards for what choices your higher self has made on your behalf in the past to help improve your love life. So in regards to this conversation that we see that you have towards the end of the month, more details about this. Now you already might know. You might be like, oh yeah, that's happening. That's coming up. And I don't take reversals for oracles for this part of it. So yes, I get obstacles. You guys are going to talk about maybe an external situation that has been blocking you. So it may not even be your person's behavior. It might just be that you guys are trying to find some solutions to work around some block or obstacle that's been aggravating the connection or making this connection be a little bit more difficult, a little harder. So you guys are going to talk about some obstacles that have been getting in the way. And I get long distance relationship and open relationship. So some of you guys might be talking about commitment. You might be talking about how you want that or they want that. The open relationship means maybe there's a connection that you're not quite monogamous to, and that you might be talking about, do you guys want to close things off? Do you guys want to be monogamous? Do you want to keep an open relationship? If you're an open relationship, is that satisfying to you? Is there something that needs to be adjusted so that it's more comfortable? And then I get long distance. So it also seems like with this card that it seems like that if you guys are in a long distance connection, you guys might be dissatisfied about that, or there may be some adjustment that could be made in regards to this, or you guys might be working through some solutions in regards to seeing each other in person. It also might be that this conversation that you have is with somebody where there are some external obstacles or life situations that are blocking it, where you guys are in an open relationship and a long distance relationship. So those are kind of some details to help you recognize the person that it might be about. All right, now justice in regards to where your higher self is guiding you. So more details about what this reciprocal relationship could be. Nahaha. Yes. Okay. So your higher self is guiding you towards a new love. They might be bringing in somebody new, or they might have just brought in somebody new into your life. This is a new love. It seems like somebody that you don't have history with. This would be somebody new and maybe a Libra. So I would say keep your eyes out for maybe a Libra that is a new love. So that is beautiful. And I get that in the beginning, you may not even be interested in this person if you've had your heart set elsewhere in the past, or if you have been burned about love and you may not be interested. So you might be wallflower energy in regards to this new person, or that might be how you are when you have met them or when you meet them. But I get fun times. You might go out with them anyway, just for fun and excitement, but it turns into something a little more serious than maybe you were bargaining for, or it can develop into something more serious and more real. So I love this. So it seems like that this person that your higher self is trying to connect you with seems like it's a new love, somebody that you can have fun with, and maybe you don't take seriously at first. Or it could be somebody that's like really, really fun, and that's somebody that's really like draws you in because of the level of fun. And that you might not be interested with the wallflower, or you might be shy, or you might be burned from the past, but then you come into this because this person shows you that they are mutually interested, that they treat you in a way that's different than the past, and that they're able to connect with you in a way where they would be wanting to build a commitment with you in a deeper way. So that's cool. All right, then I get the Magician. So seems like that this person that you've been trying to manifest better things with, or that you've been trying to make better, is maybe a Gemini. This is somebody where you might be torn between multiple lovers. You might have more than one person. I get the love triangle. So I feel like for you in the middle, being attracted to 2 people. If you have 2 people in your life, this is the one that has dark hair, dark eyes. They might even have dark skin or dark complexion. It seems like this one is more of the brunette, I'm gonna fix that. This one is more of the brunette. And it's interesting how like my cat jumped up and knocked off your little Prince Charming. Maybe the universe is gonna do a little divine intervention and shift partners for you, or bring in somebody new, or you're thinking about unseating somebody, dethroning someone in your life. But yes, so it's interesting with the dark-haired man that if you have two people or more than one, the person that you've been trying to manifest with would be more of the brunette, or more of the darker skinned person, or more of the dark hair, dark eyes. Especially if there is somebody else in your life also who is a fair-haired man or masculine, or somebody with light red, brown, or, blonde hair. So there is this. So especially if you have more than one, that's how you're going to be able to discern or tell. Also, this person that you have been trying to make things happen with or manifest things better with that might be frustrating you also might have kids. So there may be children, or this person might be a parent. And so that might be another way also you can be able to discern or tell who it is. Finally, for the choices that your higher self has made on your behalf in the past that has brought you to where you are now, and to be able to help you get more reciprocal love in your life. This is, okay, so this is somebody who is a beautiful soulmate for you that your higher self is bringing in. It seems like a twin flame energy because I'm getting two flames, blue flames. It might be that this person's associated a lot with the color blue because this person's wearing a shirt that's blue. Plus there are two blue flames here. So there is this. Also, not surprising if this person is older than you or more of a silver fox. Looks a little similar to your sweet, sexy gnome over there. So it seems like maybe in the past your higher self has either brought this person into your life or is planning to do so as soon as possible. So that is beautiful. It seems like maybe there was some reshuffling going on. I always call it reshuffling when you're dating somebody and then you switch partners. And somebody new comes in and they're the next major relationship. So I always look at it as reshuffling, like if you're supposed to be with one person, but then it doesn't work out or reach the level you're supposed to, and then it reshuffles and then you're with somebody new. So yes, it does seem like that there is this sexy, sexy gentleman that will be coming in your way. You might have met him while out with friends. I get gossip. So you might have met him while you were out with friends, or you might be a little worried about gossip. You might be a little worried about secrets getting out, especially if you have more than one person. So there is this energy. All right. Now I'm going to clear this away, and I'm going to go to, if you have a person, what will your connection with your person, and you think of the one that you like the most, or you want to know about the most. And we're going to see what will it be like with you and your person this September. All right, so I'm going to use my Oracle deck that I love bringing out for the fall, which will kick off a series of Halloween videos, actually. So just so you know, mid-September, I'm coming out with an 8-video series that are all Halloween themed, which is so exciting. And I love being able to use the Let's Fall in Love Oracle deck when we're in the fall. This is a sexy deck. This is a fun Halloween/fall themed Oracle deck. In regards to you and your person, we'll pull 6 cards in regards to how it will be between you and your person during this month of September. So yes, it's very, very cool. But yes, so anyways, feel free to anticipate my 8-video Halloween series. I don't normally do that many. I usually do a Halloween special, but in this particular case, I have 8 videos because I have obsessively bought some Halloween stuff and there were too many for one video, so I have 8 coming. So that's something to look forward to. Hopefully you guys will love that. Okay. Now, in regards to you, and if you have a person for the month of September, the connection between you guys, you have sent them pictures of yourself. I get the card that says, I've saved your selfies. So it seems like your person will be looking at them. Or if you have not sent them pictures of yourself, sexy ones, they might go on your social media, look at pictures that they like, screenshot them or download them, and keep them for their own use. So it seems like your person is going to be looking at your photos a lot during the month of September. They're going to be thinking about how sexy you are, especially if you have some where you are wearing a tight black dress. All right. We always like a little LBD for sure. All right. I want to spend a romantic evening with you. So your person will desire to spend a romantic evening with you and may even plan one. So you and your person might spend a romantic evening together, or at least they will have that desire. Trying to find my way back to you. Okay, this is an ex or somebody from the past. This is somebody that you have well, obviously it's a person, so it's somebody that you know. But this might be somebody that you are not dating. This might be somebody that you guys have broken up with in the past, or somebody that you have pined for in the past, or somebody where you guys had a connection and were in each other's lives in physical ways where you guys spent time together and then had cut things off. So this is somebody where this might be somebody you're wondering, you're like, oh, is my ex still thinking of me? Or is this person from the past that I loved once still thinking of me? And I would say yes. And I would say that this person is fantasizing about spending romantic evenings with you and might follow through. That they are looking at your pictures because they're nostalgic and looking at your memories, or looking at you, being nostalgic for you, missing you. And it seems like this person also might be trying to get back together or reconcile or find their way back to you or reunite with you in some way. I'm not ready to face you. Okay, yeah, this is somebody that's not actually in your life. So I would say this is your person that you're asking about, but I would say this is probably not somebody that you're dating currently. This is somebody that you either broke up with in the past, or you guys are in separation, or you guys have ended things, or you guys were never able to be together in the first place, but you wanted to be. So yes, it seems like this person's not ready to face you. They're not ready to come back in, but they might be preparing. They might be planning this, or preparing or planning things to happen in regards to you. Ignoring the warning signs. There might be some red flags here in this connection, or some forbidden love, or some taboo energy, but it seems like they're going to try to ignore that it might not be the most drama-free situation. I feel like your person is going to try to come in anyways, even if it's controversial. That's more what it is. This might be a controversial love. And it seems like your person may be disregarding red flags to come in passionately anyway. And then emotionally invested in you. So your person in September will still be very emotionally invested in you. But I feel like probably like, let's say August, July, that kind of thing. Maybe you guys haven't been in each other's lives. Maybe you were. Maybe you recently broke up and you're wondering if you'll get back together. But I would say that your person is definitely emotionally invested in you. This might be somebody from like long ago, or it might be somebody where you guys have broken up and they're still emotionally very tied to you. So this person is definitely very emotionally connected, but I would say they may not be in your life currently, or they might be somebody from the past where you wonder if you guys will get back together or reconcile, or if they will fight for you or come forward for you. So they definitely are very emotionally connected to you still. Okay. So now I have your final message. So I'm going to layer Situation Love Oracle with Cosmic Insights with Romance Angels. And I'm going to pull one card from each deck, and then we're going to have you pick your pile. So I'm going to pull 3 piles, and you're going to pick which one will be your September. What kind of connection will be in your life this September? So we have 3 Romance Angels, 3 Cosmic Insights, 3 Situation Love Oracles. For those of you who are drawn to pile 1, I'm going to symbolize it with this beautiful glittery amethyst. For those of you who are drawn to pile 2, I'm symbolizing it with this beautiful quartz with black tourmaline. And for pile 3, ooh, yes, okay, I will use this one. I will use this beautiful glittery titanium heart to symbolize pile 3. So feel free to pick pile 1, 2, and or 3. I would recommend picking only one pile so you can see what your particular love situation is like. However, if you are drawn to more than one pile, I will not restrict you. You guys can pick it, especially if you feel like you're dealing with multiple people, or you're wondering if you will have multiple people in September. So if that's the case, then I would say pick one pile for one of the people, and then pick another pile for another one of the people if you, let's say, are currently right now dating 2 or more. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, pause the video if you need more time to decide which pile is yours, and unpause the video whenever you are ready. All right, guys. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you guys so much for being here with me. So I do have an extended today. I will be covering in the extended what else is coming up in your life besides or in addition to romantic love. We will focus on all the other categories in your life, like money, career, family, future, all sorts of other extra things. So hopefully you guys are going to join me for the extended. I also want to thank you guys so much for liking, commenting on this video, sharing it and spreading the word, sharing on social media, telling your friends. I appreciate that. I also appreciate all of your donations to the channel. This helps grow my channel. It helps me buy cute little gnomes like this guy. It helps me buy crystals and card decks for you to channel for you. And if you guys are looking for ways to donate to the channel, you can give money to my super thanks button, or you can send tips to my PayPal or Venmo, where my information is in the description box. Thank you guys also for watching my ads for 30 seconds while they are on silent in the background while you do something else. That is the easiest way to support me. And after watching the ads for 30 seconds, press skip and you can return to this video, and it helps me out. So thank you guys so much for doing that, as well as if you guys have not subscribed, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell that says all, and that will give you guys updates of whenever I release new videos, which I am trying to do once a week, and in September I'm trying to do them every Friday. So hopefully you guys will check back with me and watch every Friday. That will be awesome. And I am offering private readings at this time. So if you want a private reading, my website is fairyastrology.com. The information is in the description box. And I'm giving readings in 15-minute intervals over the phone or video to wherever you are in the world. And we can channel your person. We can channel the future. We can look at career. We can do anything you like. So feel free to reach out if you need my help. I am here for you, and I'm sending you love. Okay, so if you guys have picked this pile with this big, beautiful, glittery amethyst, the kind of relationship dynamics you will be having during the month of September is a playful, fun one, soulmates, and you might be moving to a new house, or you might be moving in with somebody you love. So this is very interesting. So first I get playfulness and I get moving. So you may move into a new residence, or your person might, or you might attract someone that is just moving to your area, but it has to deal with moving and living situations, residences, houses, that kind of thing. So there is that in particular change of residence or moving in with your partner. Also, I'm getting playful energy, so there might be some playful, fun dynamics going on in your connections and in your romantic love life. So it would be very fun, lighthearted, and playful. And I get soulmates, so you guys might be connected to the soulmate card that we had gotten earlier in the reading today, which is very cool. But I do get beautiful soulmate love. Maybe you move in with your person, or you guys meet somebody where they've just moved here, and it says soul connection, partnership, soul contract, or life partner. So you might be dealing with somebody in a very serious way. All right, for those of you who have picked this beautiful black tourmaline and quartz crystal, your person or your love life in September, okay, you might be the one in the long distance relationship. That might be really taking a toll on your heart. It might be making you really sad. But I would say that you are dealing with somebody that could be the one. You're dealing with somebody who could be a major life partner for you. It could be somebody that you could maybe marry one day, or maybe you meet somebody that could be the one. You also this might be the same person or a separate one, but you may have a long distance connection. So the one that you think could be the one might be in a long distance relationship with you right now, or you might be meeting the one. If you're in a long distance relationship, you might meet somebody more available, or maybe more even serious or committed to you. But either way, there is somebody that could be the one. The same person or someone else could be a long distance relationship, because I get the card heartbroken. So I feel like if you're in a long distance relationship, that might be really making you sad. Also, if you are in a long distance relationship with somebody, but somebody else comes in your life, you might also feel like you have to pick between two people, and that could also make you a little heartbroken or sad, or you might have to break someone's heart to pick between two people. So there is this. It says deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, and breakup. You also might be healing from a breakup from someone that you thought could have been the one, but now there's a distance there. So I would say that would apply to somebody if you have already gone through a breakup in the past, especially if it's been recent, like July, August time, June time. So that would be pertaining in this situation. Okay, for those of you who have picked this beautiful titanium heart, your month of September, you are going to be releasing your ex, because you might have felt like you were just an option, and you're going to be releasing your ex. It seems like for whatever reason, you guys have broken up and you're trying to release them. This might be that person that you've been trying to move on from, if you asked about your person with the being in love oracle, that falling in love oracle. It seems like you're going to try to release your ex. It seems like though you're trying to be cautious. You also might be the one where you're the wallflower, not sure if you want to reinvest in something emotionally after being hurt by your ex. You also might be wondering if you really can hope for love or have hope in regards to love. So you might be more on the cautious side because of people from the past that have hurt you. You also might be in a researcher mode with new people where you're trying to find out more information about them and you're trying to not overly self-sacrifice. So there is that. You're trying to preserve your own energy. And I get key on the ring, which says many options, unconventional, one night stand, or string along. So you might be trying to release your ex if they fit any of these descriptions. You also may have an unconventional connection in September. You might have a one night stand. You might be in a situation that you're dragging out. Not that you're stringing them along, but you might be still trying to get information because you're cautious and you're not sure if you want to progress it. You also might have many options in September, you sexy love. So many options for this particular pile. But I hope this has helped you and given you some insight into your connection and connections in September. If you want to join me for the extended to see what else is coming up in your love life, now is the time to go to the description box. Click on pile 1. You are the gnome, and I will see you guys there. And if you're not joining me, no worries. I will see you guys next time in another video, maybe my Halloween videos. And I will see you in the comments or in another reading or in a private reading. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today where we are looking at what is coming up in your love life this September. So I am so glad you guys are here with me today. I love doing these monthly check-ins, and we will have an extended for you at the end of this video where I will be channeling for you what else will be coming up in your life in addition to romantic love. So romantic love might come in as a deeper look as well, or it might just be focusing on other areas like career, family, the future, other things that come in that are very cool. So we're going to channel to see everything that's going to happen for you in September. You guys have picked this cute little squishmallow who I love. This cute little girl, I believe her name is like Melody or My Melody. So I love it. Maybe you are a singer. Maybe you love to sing. But I love that she is joining us today in your reading. You guys have also picked the Hermit tarot cards. So this is an oracle card deck that is tarot, but also oracle. And I'm going to be layering that on top of a tarot deck that's more traditional. So I have both for you. And the tarot card deck is Tarot de Paris, which is very beautiful as well. This was one of the first tarot card decks that I have ever gotten when I was young, when I was in college. And this is a very cool deck. So I will be combining this tarot deck with the Hermit, starting off with a Celtic cross spread to see what's coming up in September for you. And what's so very interesting is I do get these beautiful crystals that are going to be able to help you along your journey today. This one is an amethyst crystal, which is stunning. And this one actually comes from a chandelier, which is very, very pretty. So, oh, it's funny. I just saw something out of the corner of my eye out the window. There's an animal there, but I'm not sure which one it is. It's probably a bird though, because my neighbor's just got a bird feeder, and so I think these are like mourning doves. So they're very beautiful. But anyway, I love the way this glitters and sparkles. I will keep this in frame for you so we can see it along your journey today. All right, so first I'm going to put your tarot card deck, Celtic cross spread, and then I'm going to layer it with the Hermit Tarot as well, which I have not done and would not do actually for any of my other piles today because you guys are the only ones who have picked an oracle deck for your main. So that's very interesting. So we have, and I'm going to do the Celtic cross, but then I'm going to kind of like split it all up. So what I'm going to do actually, instead of making this super layered and very chaotic on the table, I will take these Hermit Tarots as I pull your cards. So I'm actually not going to lay them across the table like I normally would, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them in a stack, and I'm going to pull the top card for each card that comes up for you in your spread. So I have this here. Now, for the Hermit Oracle, I'm not actually going to be taking reversals, but for these tarot, I will. So first of all, the first card that is coming up for you is upright. And it is where your higher self is guiding you during the month of September in love. And there is a hot hottie coming in for you. I get the King of Fire. This is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, exalted, divine masculine, upright, in beautiful position, which is so good. Oh, I see what the animal is now. It's a butterfly. It's a monarch. So actually, in September, it will be a beautiful month of change and transformation for you and your love life, which is so gorgeous. It's actually, the monarch is swimming around, or it's flying around my hibiscus plant right now. So that also might be a sign for you. So I get Ace of Pentacles. Yes, this King of Fire is going to give you a strong, solid offer. And your higher self is going to hope that you take it, because this is fantastic and beautiful for you. So there is a fire sign, divine masculine, upright, and exalted that would love to give you a big, big offer. This could be financial as well as romantic, but the Ace of Pentacles usually talks about a commitment. So there is this King of Fire. Then, to further describe this situation, I get Four of Wands. Yes, okay, this is a very serious, strong relationship card, even like a marriage or a very, very strong commitment. So that is wonderful for you. So this King of Fire wants to offer a very strong commitment, but this person might be afraid of commitment. So this King of Wands, I get, is too afraid to talk to you. So there is this fire sign that really wants to come give you a major commitment or something very strong, very committed, but they're afraid of commitment, or they might be afraid to do so. So there is a King of Fire, and maybe they break through their anxieties bravely anyway, because the fire is a brave sign, and both of these are upright and exalted. So I feel like while they might have anxiety to talk to you, while they might have anxiety or be afraid of commitment or have some commitment fears, I feel like they push forward through that anyway, and they show up strong and bold. So I feel like they, and there's a saying that I heard that was so beautiful once. It says, all you need is 5 seconds of insane bravery to sometimes make miracles in your life. So maybe this person gathers up all their courage, all of their everything, and tells you something or proposes something risky and really kind of shares with you something that has been scary for them. Then I get 10 of Wands, which is a soulmate contract, which is very strong. So this can sometimes represent heavy burdens, but I always look at the 10 of Fire as a soulmate contract between you and another person, or a life purpose of something that you feel drawn to in your soul to do. So I would say that the reason why this person is going to break through all of their worries and get the most brave is because they know, they feel so drawn to you. It's almost like they can't deny it anymore. So they feel so drawn to you that they have to absolutely pursue this no matter what. So I feel like your person is going to be bold and brave. The reason why I'm keeping them in this category here is because there may be competition to this King of Wands, and we will be looking at multiple situations for September for you. But right now, this is all kind of the same person, I feel. Now, the Hermit tarot card that goes with the 10 of Wands is you matter, because you're too important to this person, because you matter so much. That's why they get their courage. That's why they become this King of Fire. That's why they really overcome their worries and anxieties in regards to commitment, is because you're too important, because you matter so much that this person really kind of does it. They get all their gumption. So that is very cool. So you matter to this person so much, and they overcome all of their worries and anxieties, all of their fearful energies, not wanting to talk to you because they're afraid, and they overcome it. That's awesome. In the past, you have gone through an ending, a major ending to a cycle. I get the Universe. So you have gone through a major ending. You might have broken up in a relationship or completed a relationship. You might have just gotten out of something very important and very big. You might have moved. You might have geographically traveled or taken an important trip, or moved out of city or state or country. But you have just completed a major cycle in your love life, which is why this King of Fire can now come forward. This world, or the universe, is, I feel the same way. Now, this could be somebody where you guys did share very strong romantic feelings. And so it might have been hard for you to let go of this person, knowing that there was strong mutual feelings in this connection. But it also seems like, because you've ended this cycle. You could also attract somebody also that does feel the same way as you. So you would be attracting a mirror, and that is very beautiful. So you ended a cycle. In the future, or I would say in this particular context, this would be like mid to late September as September progresses and goes along. I get for you the star. There's also an Aries or Aquarius energy. Interesting if this is an Aries, this King of Fire. But there is an Aquarius or Aries energy, which is beautiful. The star is all about hope. It's about victory and success. It's about maybe restoring your hope and faith in love again. Or it would be about a relationship or a dynamic that really works itself, that really works out. So that is beautiful. And we'll see what that pairs with. So it might be that as September progresses and continues along, you're moving more and more away from this completed energy in the past, and you're moving more towards having hope for the future, especially if this King of Wands shows up in their big, strong fire energy, which it looks like they will. So with the star, I get, I don't want to lose you. Yes, and I feel like this could be the same person as well, especially because the Aries energy theme is here. So if your person coming in or that King of Fire for you is an Aries, I would say it's because your person is reinstilling your hope for the future because they don't want to lose you. Also, numbers that are coming through as you're able to see right now is the 4th. So that could be April as well. And it could be also the 4th of the month. I'm getting February or the 2nd of the month, which correlates to Aquarius energy. And I'm also getting the ace, which is 1. So January or the 1st of the month, or the 8th, which is the 8 here. So August or the 8th of the month. So these could be birthdays or special dates or special numbers that resonate with you. So there is this. So yes, so your person doesn't want to lose you. This might be somebody that you already know. If this is new and somebody that you meet for the first time in September, that by the mid to end of September, this person will have bonded with you in a way or attached in a way where they do not want to lose you. And so I would say this person is probably somebody that you've known before, but I would say maybe you weren't together with them. Maybe you were wrapping up a previous cycle, or they were, and you weren't able to be together then, but now you have the opportunity in September. And it does seem like there is some hope coming in where this person doesn't want to lose you, and that's another reason why they get all of their, courage together. What they want you to remember or keep in mind and know as you move forward, I get the 7 of Pentacles, which is beautiful. This is all about building something slowly over time, like a commitment, building a relationship, investing in a relationship that can pay off, planting seeds to harvest later. They want to remind you, if this is somebody from the past that you have planted seeds with, this could be the time of divine harvest. If this is somebody where you just meet them for the first time in September, it's somebody that you could really build something or build something real with. So that's also amazing. So that's very, very good. This pairs with sex with you. You might take your time in regards to the sexual part and the sexual connection. The number 6 is important, so June or the 6th of the month. And so I would say with this that you might be building this slowly and gradually over time. You might not be racing into the bedroom. You guys might be slowly building this over time. Now, when I'm actually feeling your pile, which is different than pile 1, and I have not filmed pile 3 or 4, I actually feel like this is maybe just one person. Now, there may be more people showing up as competition. I feel like the additional person that might have shown up in your spreads would have been from the past, the one you closed out the cycle with. So actually, I will take that as an additional person. The ending of the cycle of the person you ended with, the fiery king that would be coming in that does not want to lose you. I feel like this is the same energy. This could potentially be somebody else, but I feel like it's the same. I feel like all that's together. This is together. Here, that's together. You would be building or progressing slowly with this person to build up your sexual milestones, if you will. So there is this. Then I would say, what is your conscious mind thinking about in September for love? What is going through your mind and your thoughts? 5 of Swords. So you might be still thinking about the person from the past that you've ended the cycle with. They might still creep into your thoughts or in your mind. You also, this kind of represents the person that left, or the person that deserted you, or the person that abandoned you, or the person that left. This also might be that in your current thoughts or in your intentions or your mind, that you also yourself are trying to focus on yourself and just focusing on you, building yourself up. And so that might also be what spurns this King of Fire into action. This could be something where you're like, you know what, I need to just focus on myself right now. But this King of Fire is still trying to make you an offer to entice you to also maybe consider them. So Five of Swords is kind of like you might be thinking, maybe I need to set boundaries on love. And even if it feels bad to people, even if it makes them feel like, okay, this is kind of ruthless of me, or maybe I am, because people can feel guilty setting boundaries if they feel like it disappoints people. And so for you, you might be setting boundaries that might disappoint people because it's really what you need for you. It's really like what's important for you right now. So I would say for you, your conscious thoughts might be about like, I don't know if I want love. There is this King of Fire offering me something and my higher self is drawn to them, but I don't know if it's too soon. Maybe I need to focus on me. Romantic relationship spot. I get Queen of Cups. You are focusing on you. You are your most beautiful divine partner. If you are watching this video and you're like, Solaris, I am done with this. I want love. I want this King of Fire. Then I would say, yay, that's awesome. The cool thing about Queen of Cups is about how you really are embracing your own energy, your own sovereignty, your own self-love, your own self-nurturing. And I feel like this king that pairs with the queen is somebody that's able to really honor this, able to maybe nurture you and lift you up. And that's stunning. Oh, sorry, I forgot to pair a Hermit Tarot with this Five of Swords. I still don't know all the answers. So for you, you might also be a little unsure if you want to dive forward into this King of Fire. You might also still feel like you need closure, or even if you've ended the cycle from the past, you might still feel like you need more answers, or you might need more information with this person. So there is this. I kind of feel like this Five of Swords connects to the world, so I'm going to actually put it in the same category as this. But I would say that for you, you might also still need this King of Wands to prove themselves, to make sure they're the right match for you, because I feel like you're going to be very discerning, and you're not going to be sacrificing your sense of self anytime soon, especially not for somebody that you're not absolutely sure can be a great energy in your life. Which I think this person's great. But I would say that like maybe for you though, because of your past, the jury might still be out, but that's okay. So anyway, I'm going to put this Five of Swords with the universe. And I'm going to put this King of Fire here as a separate person, because I have a method to this structure. And then the Queen of Water, which is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I am getting my life started when I met you. There might be a childhood love or somebody from the past that you deeply love that you are thinking about as well. So I would say that this could also represent somebody that you met when you were much younger that is also maybe in your heart. And so I will actually put this as an additional category. So there might be a past flame that would be trying to be with you. So I have 3 categories here. What you want above all else. 8 of Swords. You do want a commitment though. You do at the end of the day want to be tied down or locked up. So I do feel like you would like a commitment. You're just wanting to make sure that like the right one is the right one for you. So you just want to make sure you're picking the right one. 8 of Swords is they are waiting for you. So you also might feel like you know somebody is waiting for you. And you want the one that is waiting for you. So you might try to kind of make your person, I feel like there's a person, make a person or make your person prove it. You might feel like you need to make them wait to see if they really are serious, how much they really want it. I feel like that you might also be holding out for somebody that is waiting for you. So there is this, but it does seem like who you want above all else is waiting for you. I'm going to make this be an additional category. Now, these could overlap. I don't feel like these are the same person, but I do feel like this and this could be the same person. I feel like this and this could be the same person, or this and this could be the same person. But we're going to see in the details section who is who. But then this final outcome with the star, what finally pairs with the star, and I don't want to lose you, is 9 of Swords. Yes. So you might be afraid that you would lose one of these people too. Or you might be scared of loss. You might have an anxious attachment style. At least maybe with this King of Wands or with this star energy. Because with this 9 of Swords, this is worries, anxieties. You might be, let's say you're like getting involved with somebody new, or this person you've always wanted finally comes forward, and your higher self wants this. You might be scared of like, but what if it doesn't work out? Or what if they break my heart? Or, I don't want to lose you, but there is this. Or you might just sense that this person has anxiety, and that's why they're trying so hard for you. This love scares me. Okay, yeah, you might also be scared of love. Again, I get the number 2, which is February, which we had gotten before as well. And then I'm also getting 11, so November or the 11th. So there is this. So you might be scared of love. You might be scared of love because of this person from the past. You might be scared of love because you have anxious attachment style with this King of Fire. Or you might be scared to commit to one if you feel like that would involve letting go of another. But it does seem like September is a very important time period for you. So now I'm going to clear this away and I'm going to get more details. No, I would say that this pairs with this, so that I don't want to lose you. This love scares me is this guy. Okay, so this is all together. So we have four major piles. So first we have they are waiting for you, what you want above all else. We have Queen of Cups. You're giving yourself self-love, but maybe there's somebody from the past that you still have your heart set on, and you're wondering about this person in September. Then we have this Major King, which I'm going to simplify. I'm going to take this King of Fire, and I'm going to kind of keep all these cards together, actually. Voila. But I'm going to simplify it for the video. And then we're going to have that person from the past where you've ended the cycle with them, but I'm going to have the Five of Swords be the indicator. Okay. So now I'm going to take details to see who these people are so you'll be able to watch out for them. So you can recognize them when they come into your energy. So I'm going to do 3 cards for each pile. So 3 cards so you can recognize this Five of Swords. 3 cards so you can recognize this King. 3 cards so you can represent what you want above all else. And 3 cards so you can recognize this childhood love. All right. So the childhood love. I get young man. Yes, obviously. Someone you met from the past. Somebody that you dated from when you were young. And someone that would give you presents or gifts. So I'm going to show you this. This person might have light blue or green eyes. This person might have brown hair. This person obviously has a very youthful appearance or used to when you knew them. They might have looked like this when you were younger, or they might still look like this now. Definitely somebody that you've dated, and definitely somebody that was very financially generous to you or took care of you in a financial way. So there is this. So this might be somebody that also is around. That's a little competition for this King of Fire, or somebody in your heart that you think about. Who you want above all else. I get the 8 of Swords. So we get Destiny, Twin Flame, and Courting Man. Okay, so there is somebody that you know deeply that is absolutely in your heart and in your soul. And this is a person that you want above all else, and somebody that is waiting for you. So I get that this person is a Destiny. This is somebody, so maybe this King of Fire is somebody, it could be the same. Again, we don't know if this person is this, or that, but this is somebody that you know and feel in your soul that you believe is a destiny for you. This person looks similar to maybe your childhood love, because let me show you these visuals. So there is this. So this person does kind of look similar. White person with short cropped hair, kind of traditional boys cut. That kind of energy. Maybe this is a corporate person now. Maybe this is somebody who wears a suit a lot. Maybe this is just someone who cleans up very nicely. But there is definitely this sort of like energy here. And then I get Twin Flame. So literally, you're like, okay. So you're really kind of still maybe reserving yourself for this person. Not that you have to be reserving yourself for your childhood love, but just that these could be the same. But either way, what you want above all else, it might be that you haven't even met this person yet and you are waiting for your twin flame, or you're waiting for this person to court you or to be with you, or you're waiting for your destined person. So I would say ultimately it would mean that you're really truly holding out for the person you believe is your twin flame, your destiny for you, and somebody that you know most likely probably visually looks like this or is coming in. All right, King of Fire. Who is this king? Yes, this king. All right. This is somebody that you have karma with, somebody that is a past love of yours, resurfacing or able to be finally available. I feel like it's someone finally available. Somebody that has light hair, red hair, blonde hair, maybe light eyes, blue or green eyes, and somebody that you've loved from the past or that you've known from the past or have loved or known in a past life, and maybe even has past love, past life karma. So there is this. And so maybe there's some karma that needs to be resolved here with this person, or maybe this person can finally come in and give you a beautiful relationship now, and maybe you have some anxiety about it. I feel like they definitely have some anxiety about it, and you guys are going to figure out what do you want to do with all that anxiety. So there is this. That is your King of Fire. All right. And then, interesting how these kind of also look the same. So there is this. So you kind of have a similar kind of look with all three of these situations. Maybe you have a type. So there is this. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, this is kind of like your roster there. All right, and now in regards to your 5 of Swords or your world, the card that has ended. This person is a true love for you, a friendship, and communication. So you actually might stay in contact or communication with this person. This is somebody who you have deeply loved or you felt like was a true love or you felt true love for this person. This person also may have true love for you or enduring love for you. So there's definitely love here. The reason why I feel like it's probably not entirely done or why it's still in your thoughts is because you guys are still talking with each other. So I get communication, or at least in September, you're still talking to each other. And maybe you've made the decision where now you're going to stay friends and you're going to keep talking and stay friends. Or maybe this person is a friends with benefits or a friend with love. Or maybe this is somebody that's like resurfaced a few times or in your life. So I feel like this person, while you've closed your cycle or you've finished it, there is probably still like ties to this person. They're still in your life, especially if you guys have chosen to like stay friends. So that is the situation here. Now we're going to see out of all of these energies who you are going to be focusing on. So pick a person. It could be one of these, it could be somebody else. But we're going to see with the Let's Fall in Love Oracle what your love life will be like with your person that is in your mind during the month of September. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something different because you actually, pile 1 had different energies than you pile 2. I would say we're going to do 8 cards and we're going to do 2 cards for each. Okay, so we're going to do how things are going to be like with that person that you ended things with in the past. We're going, and again, if let's say you're like, well, not all those scenarios are my life, Solaris, that's okay. You can apply these cards to your current person. If you don't have multiple scenarios or multiple people, if you only have one person, you can just apply all these cards to that. This will be the King of Fire. Okay, this wants to have 3. So I'm going to take 3 for the King of Wands. We have 3, 2, 4, fine, 3. For the one from, no, I don't feel like it is. Okay. 2 for the one from the past. 3 for the King of Wands. We have 3 cards for that ultimate one that you feel like is like super destined for you. And then we'll do 2 cards. 3 cards for your childhood love. Okay. And again, if you don't have multiple people, you can just feel free to apply all this to the one person. All right, so the one from the past, we'll start in the past. I can't seem to find room in my life for you, and I'm not sure if I can trust your intentions. I feel like, 1, you don't know if you can trust their intentions because they can't find room in their life for you. So they might feel very busy. You guys might have ended things because they were juggling or because the connection was not prioritized. You might have felt like, or your person might have felt like there was just too much going on. It was inconvenient timing. Or maybe they felt like they just could not continue with you because of the timing or because of like their life going in a different direction. Like I'm literally getting this car, but it's busting with flowers. So it also kind of seems like your person feels like they don't have enough bandwidth maybe right now, or there's too much going on. And you're like, I don't know if I trust your intentions. I feel like in September, you're still not going to be sure if you can trust them, even if you've stayed friends. And you guys might still talk from time to time, even if they don't have enough energy to talk to you a lot. So there is this. Then I get with the King of Wands, let's meet up. Awakening to my true self. Can't be trusted. Okay, so your person also, this King of Wands, again, it can still connect if you only have one person. So I get can't be trusted. So your person is also maybe not being super transparent or forthcoming. It might be that they don't know if they can trust commitment or relationships. They might have a hard time trusting themselves. You might feel like, can I trust you? I wasn't able to trust this other person. So there may be trust issues that are prominent in this connection. But they are awakening to their true self. I feel like your King of Fire has grown a lot as a person and will be continuing in September to grow and evolve. And that is great. And your person definitely wants to see you in person. I get let's meet up. So I feel like they ask you out. I feel like you guys can see each other in person, or they will ask you on a date, or they will ask to meet up with you. So there is this. Person that you feel like is your ultimate twin flame. Overwhelmed with emotions. I worry you won't let me in, which is so funny because you are also getting the cards about they are waiting for you. So I feel like your person may sense that you have other people around you and maybe like, I don't know, are you going to let me in? Do you still feel the destiny between us? And your person may feel like, oh, maybe pile 2 is so busy. I don't know if maybe they will have time for me, that kind of thing. So I feel like your person might worry about that, but also your person might be overwhelmed with emotions for you, but you also might be overwhelmed with emotions for them because, I mean, destiny twin flame, I mean, that's like a lot. So there is this. And then again, this could all be the same person if you only have one person. And then childhood love, or a person from the past. I've pictured having a family with you. I feel like when you guys were younger and you dated when you were younger, you did envision what it would be like to have kids with each other, or what it would be like to have a family together, or what it would be like to like grow old together. You know, I feel like you guys had that, you know, imagining or fantasies when you guys were younger, that like picturing it. And then I have nothing left to give and balancing priorities. That person from the past, that childhood love or that long lost flame or that, you know, person from before, they might feel drained a lot of the time. They may not be able to give a lot to you. They may need to restructure some things. And so in September, they might restructure some priorities so that they can give you more later. So there is this. So if your childhood love is somebody that's trying to resurface for you in September, then I would say that this is somebody where they're going to try to restructure things to make more time for you. They might also feel like you may not have time for them, and so they have to restructure things to fit into your schedule. So there is this. So this is what I feel like is for the Let's Fall in Love Oracle for you if you have a person that you wanted to look at existing now, about how it will be like in September between you and your person. Now, what I love about this Let's Fall in Love Oracle is how it is very fall and Halloween themed. And since September is the beginning of fall, I can finally break this deck out, which I love. But this is also where I want to tell you that this year, because every year I try to do a Halloween special, and I use this deck and I do fun games, and I'm going to still do that. But this year I'm actually having an 8-video series, all Halloween themed, because there was too much cute Halloween stuff. So I went out and I bought like all sorts of stuff. So I'm actually having 8 Halloween videos every Friday. So in September I'm releasing videos every Friday, and there are going to be 8 of them that will be all Halloween themed, building up to the grand finale on Halloween night. So I hope you watch all of those videos, and it helps you with your person or your love life, and it's going to be so fun. So that is going to be very, very cool, and I'll be able to use this deck more, and I love bringing out like the fall and Halloween decks. It's very fun. But right now we're going to look at your final message, where I have Romance Angels, Cosmic Insights, and Situation Love Oracle before we get to your extended, where we focus on everything else happening for you in your life in September. So right now I'm going to do 3 piles that will be interactive for you guys in regards to what's coming up in September for you and what relationship dynamics you are going to be finding. So I have 3 Romance Angels, 3 Cosmic Insights, and 3 Situation Love Oracle cards. All right, so now I'm going to feature this beautiful rose quartz, and I'm going to put this on pile 1 for you. So if you are drawn to pile 1, then I would say these are some dynamics that you would be encountering in the month of September in love for you. For pile 2, I have this gorgeous Kuan Yin, and it's absolutely stunning. So if you guys are drawn to pile 2, I'm symbolizing it with Kuan Yin. And then for pile 3, we are going to have this stunning citrine crystal. So we have 3 piles for you. Feel free to pick which pile resonates. I would say if you are drawn to multiple piles, feel free to trust that intuition, because it might represent dynamics with multiple people that could come into your life or that are existing now in the month of September for you. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to decide which piles resonate with you, and unpause the video whenever you're ready. All right, guys. Well, first of all, I just wanted to thank you guys for being here, watching my videos. All of your comments and your likes really help me. I appreciate you sharing them on social media and spreading the word and sharing and telling your friends. That really helps me in the channel. Also, thank you for watching my ads. You can watch them on silent. You guys don't have to even pay attention to them. They can play in the background while you do something else. After 30 seconds, you can press skip, come back to this video, and then that gives me credit, and I appreciate that, and it helps me build the channel. And I also appreciate you guys for your donations that you've been sending in as well. You guys have been sending in donations of money as tips for the readings, so thank you. It lets me buy cute little squishmallows like this sweet little love here, and cards and crystals and things for the channel. So thank you guys for doing that. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you guys can press the super thanks button here on YouTube, or you guys can go to my PayPal or Venmo. My information is in the description box. If you guys have not subscribed yet, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys subscribe. I do have my 8-video Halloween series coming up, so I hope you guys check that out. So feel free to click the notification bell that says all when you guys subscribe, and then you guys can get updates of whenever I release all new videos. And I have all sorts of cool stuff coming up after all the Halloween stuff. I'll be releasing some holiday videos and stuff. So I have all sorts of fun stuff in the fall that's always great. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that and help your situation with you and your person or your love life in general. If you guys want a private reading, my website is fairyastrology.com. That information is also in the description box, and you guys can click on the link. I give readings about love and about everything else, and I give readings in 15-minute intervals over the phone or video wherever you are in the world, and I use astrology, tarot, and oracle to channel for you. So if you would like my help, I am here for you. All right, guys, if you guys have picked this beautiful rose quartz, this is what is coming up in September in your love life for you. So you do have true love coming in, and they want to let you know, have patience, because they're saying in just a few more months, good things come to those who wait for it. Okay, here you go. If you're waiting for the person that is waiting for you, that person would come in not in September, but in a few more months. And they're just saying that for you in general, that if you're waiting for that person that, like, you know in your heart that you're like, are we ever going to be together? I would say in just a few more months, very likely. So I would say yes. For others of you, I would say that you have been patient and you've been waiting. There is true love that is coming for you in this September time period for you, especially this King of Wands, which is a very lovely energy. And I get the card Ascending. So your love life is going to the higher level of commitment. It's going to a higher level of integrity, and it's going to a higher level of love. So I feel like your love life is ascending, it's evolving, it's beautiful. I love the true love card. That is great. Now, if this is for you guys that have been holding on to that person from the past where we did get true love, then I would say that there is a potential where maybe this connection could also grow or ascend as well. So it doesn't mean that this person from the past who doesn't have room in their life for you is never going to be available. It does seem like in September there might be some breakthroughs as well. So there is this. So it says this is the romance of a lifetime, and look at this beautiful hot air balloon ride. That does seem like high romance. So that's beautiful. It says that you and your person in September that you will be connecting with, you guys will be learning and expanding. You'll be transcending, and we did see that butterfly outside. I love preparing for union and new phase. So you guys might have ended one cycle and starting a new cycle. So that's beautiful. You guys also might prepare for union, or there's an opportunity where you could be with this person. All right. For those of you who have picked this Kuan Yin, your love life with them in September will be you deserve love, commitment, and love. Okay. So you guys might have more of a commitment in September because, I mean, this is lovely. So one, your self-love is on point. We love your Queen of Cups upright. Number two, I love how we get love and commitment for you guys. So romantic, so beautiful. So you deserve love, and this person will love you and give you commitment, and that's so great. So there is somebody in September for you that is going to love you and give you commitment and offer that to you. It's great. It says things are getting serious, and unconditional love, self-love, which is literally part of this, and wholeness, affection and attraction, and selflessness. So there's a person that will give you commitment, that will be very selfless, and that will absolutely prioritize you and put you first. So I love this for you. It's wonderful. Then for you guys who have picked this gorgeous citrine crystal, your love life in September will be, it is safe to love, narcissist, and not today. So if you are healing from a narcissist, you might be like, no more narcissists. This is not going to happen. And that might be why you're so vigilant about this King of Wands coming in. You might be like, I need to screen so much to make sure that this person is not a narcissist. I have had it up to here. So I would say for you, they want to let you know that in September, it is safe to love. And the reason why is because you've gotten better about identifying narcissists and you've gotten better about removing your energy from them. So in September, you are safe to love. It is absolutely beautiful. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Because you're like, not today, Satan. Not today, narcissists. So I feel like for you, you are overcoming this. You are going a separate direction. And you're like, I'm only going to let in safe love into my life. So let me really, really make sure that the people coming in September or person are going to be lovely energies and not narcissists. So I feel like you're very, very dedicated to having good boundaries and self-love. And I think that is lovely. It says boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing and still upset, and someone is too full of themselves. So you definitely have been setting boundaries on a narcissist or narcissists in your life. And for you, you might even avoid talking to narcissists because of that. You might even still be upset from that. If that's the case, that you're still wounded or hurt from a narcissist, then I would say that it might be a time for therapy or healing, because that really, really, really helps you out. I know for me, it helped me out a lot, but I would say for you, it could really help you out. All right, guys, that is what I have for you in this main portion of your reading. If you guys want to now know everything else that will happen for you in September, in addition to romantic love, feel free to join me in the extended. Feel free to go back to the description box now and scroll down. You guys are the pink rabbit. I am excited for you guys to join me, and we will look deeper into your connection. And you guys are pile 2. For those of you who are not joining me, no worries. I will see you guys next time in another video. I believe I have one more video in September before my Halloween series starts, so I hope to see you guys in those. And I will see you guys next time in another video, in the comments, in a private reading, or in any of my archives. See you later. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what is coming up in your love life this September. So I'm so glad you guys are here with me. You guys have picked one of my favorite little adorable girls. I love Marie. She's probably one of my favorite Disney characters, to be honest. I love that you've picked her. You might also love white cats. So she's going to hang out here with us during our reading today. Also, you guys have picked the Starchild Tarot, which is a very beautiful tarot deck. So we're going to use this today in your main spread to see what's coming up for you. And I've also picked this beautiful pink little kind of cotton candy crystal. All right, so I'm going to start off with a Celtic cross spread. And we're going to see what is coming up in your love life this September. Where is your higher self guiding you? What do they want you to remember as you progress along this month for you? And maybe who might be coming in, or who would you be interacting with? So the first card represents your higher self, where your higher self and your guides are guiding you. These represent more details about it. This is the past, what's happened already, the future as September progresses along, what they want to remind you of as you move forward along your path. What is your conscious mind thinking? What are relationships going to be like for you? What would you like above all else? And another card describing more of the future. Since this whole reading is a future reading, these two cards are going to be more about like the middle of September. This Celtic cross spread is very pretty, and I'm going to mess it all up. Okay, so first I'm going to sneaky this card out. All right, so number 1, I'm getting the Empress card for you, and it's in reverse. So I feel like for you, your higher self is wanting you to work on yourself in any area where you're feeling like a lack of confidence, where you're feeling like, you know what, I'm not really feeling so hot. I'm not feeling like myself. They're wanting you to turn around your energy, or to get back into alignment with your strong sense of self, with who you are as a person, to remember your beautiful qualities, to assert your needs, to nurture yourself and to be around people who are nurturing, and to be able to basically take your energy where maybe you've gone through tough times or felt unloved, or have gone through trauma or grieving or any difficult times, and put yourself back into alignment. So I feel like September might be a month for you where you're going to be putting yourself back together. And it's going to be the month where you are really going to be coming back from whatever has been hurting you or dragging you down or making it difficult for you, so that you can be open-hearted to love. More details about why is your Empress card in reverse. I'm going to put this over here in reverse. 3 of Cups. Okay, beautiful. So I get that what's going to help you out in this is hanging out with your girlfriends. 3 of Cups is mother energy, sister energy. It usually represents like a trio of women dancing. So this represents having your friends, having people who feel like sisters to you, be able to help you through it and to be able to help restore your energy. So I would say that while you will have romantic things go on this month, I would say that you have some helpers along the way, some sisterly energy that will help you along the way to be able to help restore your Empress energy back. So I got the 9 of Pentacles here in reverse. So I'm also getting for you too that you're also trying to fix your finances. Now, I know that this is more of a love reading. So it also might be the 9 of Pentacles definition when it comes to romantic love is that you might be feeling like tired of being single. You might be feeling like, because 9 of Pentacles is usually about being independent, free, and single. So you might be tired of being single. You might be trying to meet romantic partners with your girlfriends or with your female friends or people that feel like sisters to you or with your sisters. So there is that. But also the extra message that I am getting for you guys as a bonus, and I will have an extended where I talk about other areas in life that you will be focusing on in September or other things that will happen for you in addition to romantic love in September in the extended. But just as a bonus kind of preview message, I do feel like you are going to be fixing and turning around your finances. Now, in the past, I get the 10 of Cups. You have experienced in the past, romantically, ultimate happiness. You have experienced bliss. You have experienced joy. The 10 of Cups card represents like you know what it looks like, what it feels like, what it tastes like. You know what it's like to be in a beautiful, ultimately happy romantic relationship. And so for you, because you know what it looks like and feels like, I feel like you're going to be able to recognize it and identify it when it comes in and comes your way. So there is this. In the future, as September deepens and as September progresses, I get the 8 of Cups in reverse. So there might be somebody that resurfaces for you. We're going to see what card that pairs with here. With the 8 of Cups in reverse, it's a card of walking back towards somebody. So with the 8 of Cups in reverse, I feel like you might be returning to somebody from your past. You also might have somebody from your past coming back and pursuing you. We're going to see what that connects to. It also might be that you're going back to your past in order to do some like therapy or some healing from something deeper in your past as September moves forward. So there is this. What they want to remind you of as you move forward, I'm getting the 5 of Swords in reverse. And so the thing is I feel like you have a big, beautiful heart and they're wanting you to avoid people who are only out for themselves. People who are, with the 5 of Swords normally upright, this is a card about people who are ruthless or selfish or deserters or abandoning. And so they want to have as a reminder for you this month, it's about people who don't have those qualities. People who are giving, people who are present, people who will stay with you, basically avoiding selfish people. So you're going to be avoiding selfish people and you're going to be going into a much better direction with a much better energy. So there is this. People who will take your needs into account. People who will be able to honor your energy. People who will be able to be giving to you. And your conscious mind is actually, I feel like September, you're going to be feeling really, really hopeful in regards to love. I get the Star, and this is a very beautiful energy. This is a card where I feel like you're going to have a lot of success and victory. I feel like you're going to be reflecting upon where you have come from and what you have already gone through in regards to progress, in regards to romantic love. And I feel like for you, for September, it's going to be feeling very hopeful about your future romantically. Then I get for you the Queen of Cups for your relationship card. So I feel like that for you in September, you're going to be nurturing yourself a lot. You're going to be doing a lot of love, a lot of self-love, which is really the most important thing, because your higher self is wanting you to shift your Empress energy back into alignment. And you are going to be tackling that head on. You are going to be upping your self-care, upping your nurturing and gentleness. So your relationship card is Queen of Cups. And this is a really good card for you where you're going to be self-nurturing. And that's absolutely what your higher self is calling you to do. I'm not actually getting that there's like breakup or tragedy energy that you're overcoming, but I do feel like there is something that maybe has knocked you off your horse or off your game, and there is something that you are correcting. But I don't feel like it was immediately very recent, because I don't feel like there's like the fallout of that. I do feel like when I look at these cards that there's definitely the healing. There's the moving forward, there's the self-care and the nurturing, there's the hope that your love life will be getting better and feeling like you're avoiding red flags in relationships, which are great. I'm not necessarily getting so far major energies that are showing up for you in regards to additional people, but we will look at that. But I would say it's more kind of like the blanket energy is that you're healing, you're doing self-care, you're nurturing yourself. As we're in Virgo energy, the beginning of September to the middle to almost end of September, you're going to find that it's a really good time for healing. You also might be highly selective. So it might also be where you're using your wisdom and discernment like a pro, and you're able to really utilize that as you move forward. But I'm not sure if there's somebody that's really catching your interest so much. There is a little bit of that energy from the past, somebody that you already know, where you might, well, we'll see. You know what? We're going to see what happens with that person after this card. So first, we're going to see what is it that you want above all else. In September, your goal. I get Six of Pentacles. You might be looking to, I would say, get rid of any patterns inside of yourself where you feel like it's difficult for you to receive. You might feel like in September, you don't really want to receive outside energy, that you just want to nurture and give energy to yourself. This might be a time period for you where you're having like some downtime. As we move into Libra for the last week of September, that's a time period for you where maybe you're going to become more romantically like relationship or commitment oriented. But I feel like for most of September, it's going to be of like a chill time. It's going to be a healing time, but not even healing from like a major sadness. I just feel like you're working on yourself, or you're like nurturing yourself. You're doing self-care. You're being healthy, making good, healthy choices, because Virgo is all about healthy energy. And you're really being able to, give yourself that love. And I also feel like maybe you're not really wanting people to give to you. And I think that's kind of the piece where maybe your higher self is like, let's look at that. Let's examine that. Because the Six of Pentacles in reverse, if it's upright, you would be like, you're looking for an equal give and take, a mutual connection where you both feel feelings, you're both putting energy and effort into it. You might just be like happy being, but no, that's the thing. I was going to say you might just be happy being single, but that's not true because your Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. And that would be the card where you'd be cool being single if it was upright, but it's not, it's in reverse. You are looking for a partner, but you are running into maybe a roadblock where you're having a hard time maybe letting a partner in, or maybe letting a partner support you or give to you. Maybe you've had people in the past where when they were generous or they gave to you, there were negative consequences or there were strings attached. Or maybe you felt like if I let someone give to me, I'll get attached. And I don't know if I want that. Because the thing is when the Empress is upright and the Six of Pentacles are upright, this is a very beautiful, giving, nurturing, receiving energy. The Empress gives to others, they receive, they're being honored. With the Six of Pentacles, it's about a giving and a receiving and a being honored. But with both of these cards in reverse, it seems like maybe you are used to giving, or maybe you have this overly giving energy, because the Queen of Cups is nurturing. So you have a nurturing, loving energy, but maybe you need to work on, or maybe your higher self is wanting you to work on the receiving part, or letting you know that it's safe to receive, or where can you use your discernment to focus on receiving. Because I feel like for you that it's going to be about receiving so that you can fill up that Empress with more than just your own queen energy, but also to receive from others as well. So I would say it's about receiving energy, material energy for sure, like financial receiving, yes, number one. But then also letting somebody love you, letting someone be nurturing and giving to you. You might have a rescuer personality or like a personality where you're always giving, but it's hard for you to receive. So that might be an energy. Then I get for you Destiny Temperance. Okay, so what you are dealing with as September progresses is something very destined. Okay, so you are either going to be healing from your childhood, healing from the past, or you are going to be reconnecting with a long lost friend or somebody from the past, or even a past romantic partner as a destiny. So I always see Temperance as destiny, even though other readers see it as patience. So I'll take it as patience also, which is about, not only is it just in the position of later on in September, but also patience is about things happening a little later on. So I would say that for you, that it's about Six of Cups going back to someone from the past as a destiny for you in the mid to later part of September. So that's interesting. So this is going to represent a category. I'm also going to take the star. What do you feel confident about? And I kind of want to take the, not the friends, not the not wanting to be single, not the happiness in the past. I don't know. Maybe you are going back to this I don't think it's the same energy. It doesn't seem like the same energy. Maybe the Empress energy. And then Five of Swords we don't need. Six of Coins and Queen of Cups. We're gonna, all right. So I'm going to break this down into 3 categories for the next section. All right. So what we have, I have the Empress. I will put it in reverse. I'm going to put it upright for this section, because for the Empress upright, I'm going to see where your higher self is guiding you to recorrect your energy so that you can bring into your energy somebody. And we're going to look at who the somebody is. So why your higher self is helping you put your Empress energy back into alignment, and who you're going to be meeting, or who they're going to bring into your life because of it. Then I get the Eight of Cups and the Temperance. We're going to see that person from the past. It could be a friend, or it could be childhood, or it could be a romantic partner. But we're going to see that person from the past that you're connecting with more towards the second half of September. And then we're going to see the star, what you're feeling very, very hopeful about as we move forward. So let's see here. I have the Amira's Love Oracle, and I'm going to shuffle these cards. I'm going to see for you, who is your higher self wanting to meet you with? Who is your higher self wanting to bring into your life so that you can connect with them? And then, who is this person from the past? These cards will represent details. And then, who is this person that you're very excited about, or that you have hope for? And this might be more of like an ideal partner, but it would be somebody that I would say would be a very good energy for you. All right. And I feel like this is like somebody that you have a deep knowingness about. So in regards to the Empress, so who your higher self would like to bring in for you, I'm getting, and I'm not going to take reversals for these oracles. So I get brunette female, I get young female, and past life. Okay, so there is somebody that your higher self is bringing in. Now, if you are a brunette young female, then I would say that you are somebody where they are wanting your energy to go back into alignment so they can bring you in somebody that you've known deeply from your past life. Another interpretation is you may have been in a female, same-sex relationship with this person in a past life, but now they're bringing them in to be more of a, let's say, a romantic partner. So you could have been, let's say, lesbians in a past life, and now you guys are reconnecting, but maybe you're in, different genders, different bodies, whichever. Or maybe you guys were platonic friends in a past life, or even family, like sisters or something, and now they're bringing them back into your life as a romantic partner, because that happens, which is cool. Or you might be somebody who looks like this, either a redhead or a brunette female, and you're meeting somebody in a past life, or you're somebody who is somebody that likes to date feminines, and you're going to be meeting either the sexy redhead or the sexy brunette female. Okay. Who you have met in a past life. Now, for you, who is this person from the past that is a destiny for you that you are reconnecting with more towards the mid to late September? So you can recognize them. I get wedding rings, blonde female, and beauty queen. So now you may be a blonde female or redhead that looks like this. Again, redhead energy. You may be this sexy, again, brunette female. So I feel like a lot of people watching this pile might be a brunette or a redhead. So there is this. They are wanting you, or it seems like as a destiny for you, you're going to be reconnecting with this person, either who you could marry, or it's a platonic friend who's married and you'll be reconnecting with this person for maybe healing, or maybe to help you as you're, progressing along your path, maybe as like a platonic friend. So I would say, and it also could be you're reconnecting with a blonde female who's married or a brunette female who's married as like one of those 3 of Cups, one of those friends that are going to help you heal your Empress energy and get it back into alignment. So it could be this. So I would say you could have a blonde female or a brunette female that looks like these. These could be the other 2 females in the 3 of Cups card as well. And I get that maybe that all 3 of you are looking for a romantic partner, looking for a wedding, looking for a marriage partner, that kind of thing. You also might be somebody that's looking to date or marry feminines. And if that's the case, then this could be an ex or somebody from the past who, again, looks like blonde or redhead female or this brunette female here. Or it could be that while you are out with your girlfriends, that you meet somebody that you could marry, and this is a destiny for you towards the mid to late September time. So there is this. So there's a lot of interpretations because there are a lot of people watching, but I would say keep these in mind based on what resonates for you and what your situation is. Okay, so what you're hopeful about with the star, what you are excited for. Also, the star is an Aries or Aquarius energy. So there is that. We got Queen of Cups energy earlier, which is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy that shows up. The Empress, I've always seen that as like a Taurus or a Leo energy or a Cancer. So those signs show up as well as major prominent energies. So I am seeing these for you. Then I would say with the star, yeah, because it seems like you are so hopeful. And I love this because I agree. I feel like this is going to happen for you. Maybe not September, but I do feel like this is building towards happening for you. I feel like you're moving in the right direction and you're on the right track. So I get dating queen. So I get that you are feeling very hopeful and successful, that your dates will be very promising and that they will work out well and that they will start to be more and more successful as time goes on. 1, because you are focusing on your own spiritual growth, which is very beautiful and very positive. 2, because I feel like for you that you are wanting to meet somebody that you can have a family with that also can grow spiritually with you as well. So I feel like for you, you might be dating more and more people who are spiritually minded or compatible with your spirituality, which I feel like is beautiful. So I feel like you're making progress and you're on the right track. So I love this for you. So I love this. All right. Now I'm going to clear this away and I'm going to look at if you have a person, what will your September look like between you and a person that you have in mind? Now, if you don't have a person, that's no problem. You don't have to force it. It's more so about being able to see what will happen between you and your person if you have someone in your heart. So I have my very, very cool, fun Let's Fall in Love Oracle. I love this because it's very fall themed. Now that we're moving into September, I can break it out. I love being able to use my seasonal decks during different holidays and different seasons. So fall is one of probably my favorite seasons for the themed decks as well as the holidays. So like, the winter holidays. So I love that. So it's always exciting for me when I can bring out the holidays. With these, what I think is really fun is I actually have an 8-video Halloween series that I'm releasing and coming out with in 2 weeks. So it will start mid-September and it will go all the way every single Friday. And it will be one video each Friday, and it will end with a grand finale where we're going to play a lot of psychic games and channel about you and your person or your love life. And that's going to be on Halloween night. So I hope you guys catch those videos, and I hope that you guys look forward to those because I'm really having fun making them. All right, now in regards to you with your person in September, though, I'm going to pull these cards to see what will it be like for pile 3 with their person in September. So first it says, in the middle of my chaos, I found you. So I do feel like between you and your person, you guys are going to feel really lucky that you found each other. You're going to feel very connected. You're going to feel like it's very beautiful. So I feel like you guys are going to value each other. And even more than that, I feel like you will be valued. So I think that's wonderful. Then I get things are heating up. So I love this. It seems like you guys are going to have a very passionate September. It feels like you guys have unity. It feels like you guys are together. I feel like you guys have passion. I feel like you guys will see each other. I feel like you guys will most likely be making love or having a lot of like physical chemistry. Like actual in-person chemistry instead of just like fantasizing or pining away. Like I feel like you guys have this ability to materialize it. And then I get, we need to talk. So there's going to be an important conversation that you guys are going to have in September when you guys meet up. So, or if you guys are talking over the phone, it's going to be very important. Then I get, I've heard rumors about you. I'm not sure what to believe. Okay, so this is what they're going to have to talk about. So I feel like your person is going to feel a great amount of chemistry and passion with you. But I also feel like there may be something around gossiping about you or going on in this connection. It could be about your person as well. And it seems like you guys are going to want to get clarity from each other to see exactly like what's going on. And you guys are going to want to clear up some rumors or gossip or secondhand comments to see what's the truth. So I do feel like you guys will have an important conversation in September. Then I get full of ups and downs. Okay, this conversation might have a lot of ups and downs, or your connection might have a lot of ups and downs in September. So there is that. But because you have this dynamic with your person, I do feel like that's why you're feeling your conscious thoughts are really about the star. That even in spite of maybe a little drama with your person, that you feel in general pretty good about it. I feel like you feel pretty hopeful and pretty good about your connection overall because we got that star card in your conscious mind, so that's good. And pure intentions. So that's what's so beautiful about it. So it seems like I've heard rumors about you. I'm not sure what to believe, but I also get that your person and you do have pure intentions with each other. So I'm also feeling like either way that you guys actually really do care for each other and really have good intentions. And I feel like that is the underlying piece or underlying theme in your connection in September, as well as your relationship in general. So I do love this for you. I do feel like there will be good intentions, pure intentions. I feel like you guys have really big hearts. And I get your sex appeal draws me in. Things are heating up. You can have a very passionate September for sure. So that's excellent. So I love this. All right, now I'm going to go to your final message where we are going to look at, and I'm going to make this interactive where I make 3 piles. We're going to look at what is coming up in your love life this September, what kinds of relationships or relationship dynamic will be going on. So I have the Situation Love Oracle. I'm going to pull 3 of these cards. All right. Then I have Cosmic Insights, where I will be pulling 3 of these cards. And 3 Romance Angels, where I'm going to be pulling 3 Romance Angels. Okay. And now I'm going to take, all right, so I will be taking this beautiful rose quartz. So if you are drawn to this pile number 1, rose quartz, that will symbolize your pile. If you guys are drawn to this beautiful citrine, this will symbolize your pile here. And if you guys are drawn to this beautiful amethyst, this is going to symbolize pile 3. So we have 3 piles, 1, 2, 3, to represent different situations and relationship dynamics that you can expect in your love life during the month of September. So feel free to pause the video if you need more time to decide and pick between piles 1, 2, and or 3, and unpause the video whenever you are ready. Okay guys, well first of all, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching my video. All of your likes and your comments really help, so thank you for doing that. Thank you guys for sharing my video on social media and spreading the word and telling your friends. That really helps me out as well. I also appreciate all of your donations that you've been making to the channel as tips for the readings. If you guys do want to donate to the channel, like how I use the money to buy little like Marie and crystals and tarot and stuff to channel for you. If you're looking to make a donation, you guys can go to my Venmo or PayPal, and the information is in the description box. You guys can go to my super thanks button and donate that way. So thank you guys for that, as well as thank you guys for watching my ads for 30 seconds while they play in the background. You guys can put them on silent. You guys can do something else by watching them for 30 seconds. That's the best and easiest way to support me. And then after 30 seconds, you can press skip and come back to this video and we can keep talking all about your love life. So thank you guys for doing that. I know the ads can be a little annoying, so I appreciate you guys being troopers. Also, if you guys have not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. Welcome to the channel, guys. I hope you guys stick around, and I'm really excited about the Halloween videos coming up, so hopefully you guys stick around and check those out, and it helps you with your love life. Feel free to hit the notification bell when you subscribe and then click the option that says all, and that will give you guys updates of whenever I release all new videos. And I'm also offering private readings at this time. My website is fairyastrology.com and the information is in the description box. And I'm offering readings in 15-minute intervals where over phone or video to wherever you are in the world, and we can channel your love life. So if you need help, let me know. I can use astrology, tarot, and oracle to answer any question you have. All right. So for those of you who have picked this beautiful rose quartz, this is what's coming up for your love life in September. Oh, okay. Children, spy, and wedding rings. Alrighty, guys. So number 1, you could be meeting somebody that you could ultimately marry, or if you're dating someone, you guys could stay in this relationship and ultimately progress this to a marriage. So I love wedding rings. So it does look very beautiful in regards to being able to have somebody very serious. And it says union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, and devotion. So I'm absolutely loving this. Also, if you guys would like to have children, I do feel like you guys could meet somebody where you guys could have marriage and children. So this is a very traditional pairing. So I do feel like that during the month of September, you guys could meet this or progress your connection more in this direction. So that's amazing. I also got the card Spy, and it says someone has their eye on you and you are doing your research. So for you, number 1, I feel like you are going to be researching this person to make sure that they tick all your boxes and they can absolutely be a wonderful spouse and a wonderful parent. So that is amazing, that they're very compatible with you and that they have everything that you need to be able to be in a relationship with them. That's very serious. So I love it. In addition to that, there might be somebody that actually has a secret admirer crush on you that would love to be in a serious relationship with you and maybe even have kids or give you children. So that is amazing. So I'm loving this. For you guys who have picked pile 2, I'm getting the Runner, Fire sign, and keep an open mind. So you might be a fire sign, or you might be connecting with a fire sign. And I'm getting Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy that shows up. And it says the Runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So you might identify with the Runner, or you might identify with somebody you've been connecting with who has been the Runner. You also might meet somebody that is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, who is a runner. So I would say that for you, that might just be a good tip for you to be able to navigate if this is something that you want to keep exploring, if they have a chronic avoiding personality. If you are stuck in an avoidant running mentality, then I would say for you, it might be about keeping an open mind with the people that you're encountering or meeting in September or reconnecting with, because it seems like there might be something really good there for you. So there is that. And it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So there is this piece here. And now, for those of you who have picked pile 3 with the amethyst, your dynamics in September, I am getting let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. I get Mercury retrograde. Now, I know that we actually are not having a Mercury retrograde in September. However, we did just get through a Mercury retrograde, especially if you're watching this in September, especially if you're watching this in August of 2025. So we just had Mercury retrograde during the end of July to the beginning and middle of August of 2025. So there might have been something that has happened between you and your person, or you and a person that you're connecting with in September. And maybe that's the person you're reconnecting with. But it seems like there's something that has happened between you and this person that you'll be dealing with in September, where there was something that occurred during the end of July to beginning and middle of August. Now, I do get the card separation, and it says sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, an uncertain future. Now, you guys might have broken up with or gone through a breakup or be in separation from somebody during, I would say, July, August time. Because of that. There also might have been a resurfacing of this person in your life during Mercury retrograde. So during the end of July to August, that might have been a time period where this person has resurfaced. It seems like there may be a power struggle going on between you and that person. And there may be some control issues going on, or maybe you guys are trying to force it, or they're trying to force the situation to progress. And they're saying for you, the angels or the ascended masters are saying to you, the angels or your guides are saying to you to allow the situation to unfold naturally without trying to force an outcome or try to force it to be faster or try to force reconciliation or that kind of thing. So if you feel like you guys are stuck in a power struggle dynamic with a person that has resurfaced or you've been in separation with during Mercury retrograde, then I would say that this might be advice for you to let the situation unfold naturally. All right. So now I want to let you guys know that I am done with this part of the reading. If you guys would like to now hear about everything else that is happening in your life in September, in addition to romantic love, but also romantic love does creep its way, and then I'm going to go to the extended now. So if you would like to join me, then go to the description box and scroll down. You guys are pile 3. You guys are the Marie, the white cat, and I will see you guys there. If you guys are not joining me, no worries. I'll see you guys next time in another video, maybe my Halloween series, in the comments or in a private reading. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello, my darling, my sweetest pile 4. I am always so happy to see you guys. I am so glad you guys are here. You guys are wondering what is coming up in your love life this September, and I'm super excited to channel it for you. You guys have picked this cutest little My Little Pony. So I don't know which My Little Pony this is. I think this is a knockoff, but it's still so freaking cuddly. So you have picked this beautiful, beautiful unicorn, and I'm going to put her in frame for you so you can see her and we can snuggle her all reading. You guys have also picked the Alchemia tarot cards, which I absolutely love. It's a beautiful deck from Japan, which is one of my favorites. And I have picked for you a beautiful rose quartz crystal of love. So I'm going to put this here for you in frame so you guys can see it and it can bless your reading today. So I'm going to first start off with a Celtic cross spread to see what is coming up in your love life and potentially who. And then I'm going to look at the cards and mess it all up. And then we're going to go to some other fun sections to get more details and go deeper. So this is very fun and very cool. I am so glad you guys are here. All right. So your first card is going to represent where your higher self is guiding you. Then I take cards 2 and 3, which are further details about this. Then this card represents the past, what has happened already to bring you to where you are now. A card for the future. So in this context, since this whole reading is a future reading, this is going to be about as September progresses or deepens or continues along. So I would say this is going to be like mid-September to the end of September, more towards the later half. Then I have a card that is a reminder, something they want you to keep in mind as you move forward in your journey. Then I get your conscious mind. What are your thoughts during September? What are you experiencing and thinking? Then a relationship card to see maybe who else is here. And then I have a card representing what do you want above all else? This is your wish list pile card. So this is like, what do you want the most? And then a card to represent your final outcome or later in September down the road. So Now I'm going to mix this all up because I have to get cards from the bottom. And I am going to take reversals for this spread. So number one, you are being guided to not be so impulsive, to not be, maybe to think first, to maybe not be so reactive, or maybe to not be so, you might want to start over or have a new beginning with somebody, and they're saying for you, it may be about waiting or pausing. It might be also that you're wanting to move forward in things and you're feeling like, man, when is this going to feel unstuck for me? When am I going to maybe progress in a relationship? When can I move this relationship forward? But I am getting for you the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is usually when it's upright, it's about being impulsive, being eager, acting on instincts, taking action right away, being able to implement something like just do it, just start, just leap. It's a fiery energy. But with it in reverse, they're like, no, wait, caution, look first, more information to be revealed. Maybe don't dive in immediately. It's kind of like similar to the Fool tarot card, where the Fool is like taking a leap of faith. This is a card where they're like, you know what? Maybe there's more information that you need to know here before making this decision. Don't act rash. Don't act recklessly. If you're feeling triggered, maybe it's about, self-containment of your energy or self-soothing or your energy. So it's about not repressing your fire, but it might be about regulating your fire, or thinking before acting. So I would say it's this, or it might be that acting is going to be like a timing for you. We're going to get more information. So what do you guys mean? All right, I get Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it might be that when I get the Knight of Fire, this is a fire sign masculine. This is an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius energy. This is about, there might be a guy or a masculine, especially a fire sign, that might not be coming in for you. It might be that you're wanting to move forward with somebody in a sexual way, and that it may be that there is like a resistance to that. The thing that's so, I want to use a different descriptor word, but I'll just use the word interesting. That's so interesting about September, as a lot of it is Virgo season, and then we move into Libra season. For me, I'm a Sag rising. So I'm like, I want to do what I want when I want to do it. When I know what I want to do, I leap forward into it. I am a spontaneous person who likes to take action. I'm a very bubbly, upbeat person, as you guys can tell. So during Virgo season, a time that is very like grounded and logical and methodical, I'm kind of like, oh no, screw that. Let's just do this. And let's just jump in with that. But the thing is when I do that, it really kind of bites me in the ass. Because there's a benefit to planning. There's a benefit to moving slower, measuring things, looking at things carefully, assessing things, and then putting it into action. But for me, I'm a very impulsive person, and I can just bypass all that. And I would say that for you, you're being guided. If you resonate like I do, they're saying don't bypass all of that. Virgo season, and the benefit of Virgo season, is to be able to help you make rational, grounded, logical choices. Even if, or especially when, you're somebody who likes to just act on instinct or impulse or emotion. So, with this card, and then as we move into Libra season, that is another energy that's all about weighing the pros and cons, going back and forth. So neither energy is actually a quick moving energy. It's all about thinking. It's all about thinking it out. And so it's all kind of like with your energy, you're being guided to also be slow, grounded, methodical, caution, wait, research things, look at things. You might be wanting to progress quickly with this fire sign, or you might even be in your masculine and have fire sign energy. And they're saying for you, it's about like, wait, not to be so impulsive, because there's a benefit for you. Like this is benefiting you. This is not like a punishment or like a criticism, even though Virgo energy is a lot of critical energy. I'm actually filming this in Leo season on the new moon. So technically I am feeling very Leo-y fire today, but I would say that this is about being able to move slower, because the positive energy, the upright energy of Knight of Fire is racing in for sex. The reversed energy of this is maybe not about being a flash in the pan. If there's a passionate sexual energy you're thinking about taking, it might be about reassessing it. They might be like, maybe don't move forward with this one. Maybe there's somebody better. Maybe this person has competition, or maybe there's somebody else that might be more of a fit or a match to your energy. So there is this. Also, especially if this person's a little more immature or younger, it might be that like you're wanting to like move forward when it comes to moving forward with this guy, but maybe this guy's only interested in passion or sex. Maybe this person is not interested in sticking around, and it might be about asking yourself, is that something that you're wanting? And with this Knight of Fire, we're absolutely going to get more details on who this one is. I get the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a card about patience, planting the seeds, being patient, letting it grow over time. Okay, so you might be wanting to dive in right away, and your higher self is saying, no, wait, don't jump in right away. Be patient, be grounded, be methodical, go slower. Let something grow over time. It doesn't have to be an overnight thing. We don't need to start something immediately. There's a timing issue, or maybe timing needs to happen later. Or what would this connection be like if it were to grow slowly instead of starting fast and then leaving fast? Because I feel like your higher self wants you to have relationships that are longer lasting. And I feel like, and maybe it's that this person comes in and is like, I would like to have just sex with you. And your higher self is like, let me see if this is something that is good for me, even if it's something that I think is hot. So I think that's kind of maybe you have like a temptation in September in that way. So this is a card about having things be patient, growing, letting things go over time. So there's this. In the past, what were you going through? Well, this is in the past. Okay. I wanted to take this upright, to be honest, but I have to take it the way I see it. So I get the Ace of Swords in reverse. It seems like maybe there is too much action without enough communication. So I would say that there was a situation in the past where maybe the communication fell flat or went wrong or went in circles, or maybe you guys didn't talk. Maybe there's been in separation or no contact with someone, that maybe with the Ace of Swords that there was an opportunity for a new beginning and then you guys weren't able to take it. This could have been somebody where there was a false start. This could be something where actually like you guys didn't want to talk, or you guys weren't able to talk or talk effectively, or you were like, you know what, we never had an opportunity to begin this relationship, to start. So it seems like in the past there was either a missed opportunity, or you guys weren't able to take action, or you guys weren't able to have a conversation, or maybe it wasn't productive or effective or working. And that's where there's going to be this situation here where now you're going to be able to maybe be patient and let this person prove to you who they are over time before racing in right away. Okay. Now in the future, as September goes on, because you might get information that is different when you observe them over time than you would get if you were to jump in right away. So I get the Moon, which is a card of confusion, but also the card of trusting your psychic intuition. So I would say that for you, as you guys move forward, that you guys actually might get confused or second guess if you want to move forward with this person. And you might actually be glad that you didn't jump in right away with him or with this person, because you were wanting to, maybe you would see that more is revealed and you're like, oh, actually, I don't love this. So it's kind of like that. So I feel like for you that actually you're being guided to honor and protect your energy instead of throwing it onto this person that races in all hot and sexy. Okay. The Moon energy is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy as well. So those also might be zodiac signs that show up. What they want to remind you as you move forward is to follow your heart. Okay, so maybe this person is just lust and you're wanting to follow your heart. Maybe you're wanting to be with somebody where you invest your heart into somebody who can stick around. Usually the Knight of Wands is a player and not really good at sticking around or building a future. So maybe they're wanting you to honor your sweet, sensitive soul, heart here, and not just give your heart to anyone. maybe to be more discriminate with it, or to at least observe this person over time and see if they can earn it or be worthy of it. So this Page of Cups is again Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, more of that. But it's also like reminding you of like your sweetest sweetheart energy. And that you do have like this beauty in you and in your heart where like you give it, you're so trusting, you're so sweet. And so they're saying for you, it's about maybe being more selective or discerning. Then I get, because also you can still move forward with this person later. It's if you still want to do it. But at least then it'll be more like a conscious decision instead of maybe like a reflex. This is also important if, let's say, you're somebody that's a people pleaser that really goes with the flow and really always will just say yes to everything instead of really even knowing like if you want to say yes. So I would say for you, it's about slowing down and seeing, do I actually want to say yes? Or am I just going with it because that's what they want? So that's another piece. I get what your conscious thoughts are during the month of September is, look at you, fiery baby. I get this Queen of Wands. So your thoughts are, and you might be in like a hedonist, hungry mode where you're like, I don't mind. I will eat everything that comes my way. I will like everything delicious, actually. And so really your conscious thoughts are, one, you're going to be wise with yourself. You're going to want only people that can really respect a queen to come your way. You are going to put yourself first. And I love how your conscious thoughts are the Queen of Fire, how you're like, I am going to do what's best for me. Even if it means I have to hold myself back for a week or two to get more information. I am going to only have people in my life who can really honor me and who can really love me and, respect me. I am confident about who I am, and I am going to be somebody that honors that and holds that true. So the Queen of Fire is somebody that knows her worth. She is somebody that is absolutely very passionate and confident and in control of herself as well, but also lets herself be passionate and fiery in the right moments. So it's very beautiful. So again, there's a lot of energy here that's strong fire sign and water sign energy. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio strong. So you guys watching might be my water signs and my fire signs, princesses and queens, or knights. I do have Libra energy showing up for you with the Justice card. You might be in a relationship actually, and that might be another reason why you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't jump at every hot person because I'm in a relationship. So if either you're in a relationship or in a commitment with Justice, or you might have somebody come to you that wants you to have a commitment. And that also might be a reason why you're like, well, let me think about if I want to commit to you. There is strong Libra energy here, or this may be even something that happens when we get into Libra season, the last week of September. Definitely the last week of September is a time period where you're going to be in more of a partnership mode, whereas the first half of September is Virgo season where you're in discerning mode. And so I would say maybe that's where, and I would say this is probably like an exception to the rule. Normally it's cool to jump into or, just kind of follow your feelings. But it seems like right now, and they want you to follow your feelings and your intuition, but maybe not always follow your wild ideas. So there may be a difference. And then, as you think about it, as you make a concrete plan, then maybe you can actually put your ideas into motion in a way that are actually working more for you and serving you better. All right. Then I get 4 of Cups, boredom and missed opportunity. It seems like what you want above all else is you're wanting to see if maybe there is anybody else that's better. So this also could pertain to maybe don't take the first offer just because it's offered. Maybe it's about you're feeling like, you know what, I could absolutely jump on this. This person wants sex with me. They absolutely want to be with me. I could absolutely jump on this, but I'm feeling a little bored. I'm feeling emotionally a little checked out. I'm feeling like maybe I missed an opportunity, or is there a better opportunity out there for me? I feel like you're what you want above all else. 1, because you're the Queen of Fire and you deserve and demand the best. 2, because this is about feeling a little bored and checked out with your options and wanting to have something better and not be impulsive and race into whatever this is. whatever this is. But I feel like for you, you're really wanting to upgrade your experience. You're wanting to have better options is the thing. So I would say maybe this is also like, don't settle for something that's just there and immediate and available. And then with this moon, I get the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so this is when September's over, when Virgo season is over, because the Hermit would be Virgo season or Capricorn. And with it over, now it's here. And so I would say for you with the moon and with the Hermit in reverse, that it's kind of like you might get a little more confused or get additional information that gets revealed as September comes to a completion and as Libra season starts. You might start feeling like, you know what, if I'm into this with this guy, I might not be super happy. So it might be harder to get out of something, or you might feel like abandoned by this guy if you were to, let's say, jump in with both feet without thinking first. So I would say for you that you might feel like, oh, well, this is confusing. I'm not sure if I love this energy by the end of September. So I would say, first we're going to look at who is this hot Knight of Wands. We are going to look at where is your heart guiding you with the Page of Cups. Who is best for this Queen of Wands? And who is coming at you with a commitment, with the Justice? So I'm going to get some details to give you guys some further information on these piles. All right, so we have 4. And I'm going to do 2 cards on each pile, and then some cards are going to get extra bonus messages for you. So for Knight of Wands, who are you? So that my sweet pile 4 can recognize this stallion. Okay, and interesting that you guys picked the horse when this temptation is a Knight of Wands horse. So that's interesting. So who is, where your heart is guiding you? Who is best for the Queen of Wands? And who is this committed energy coming forward? And now we have 3 additional. So I feel like the Justice needs 1, the Knight of Wands needs 1, and you, Queen of Fire, need 1. Okay, so first we're going to look at this Knight of Wands, where your higher self is guiding you. Maybe don't jump in so impulsively. To recognize him. That's why. It's because this Knight of Wands really appeals to the part of you that wants to be free, to the part of you that doesn't want to be controlled or tied down. This person is somebody who is not really commitment oriented. This is probably just a good time. This might even be a one-night stand or a friend with benefits. This could be a situationship. It seems like this is somebody that's offering you something spicy and sexy. But to be honest, you're probably a little more mature than them. They might act like a puppy. They might be like all drooling over you, needing to like bask in your gorgeous queen energy. And like a little boy, like a little puppy, and you are more mature than them. And you might be like, I'm not sure if I really like this energy. You might be looking for more of like a mature energy. Because I get freedom. So 1, they might not be as mature as you, and you might get bored of it quickly. If you were to pick this person, you might kind of be like, I'm not that drawn to them. There might not be more than just sex here for me. But I can keep my freedom, and I really like keeping my freedom. Also, the reason why I feel like you might be tempted by this person is I feel like they're actually a very good person. I get the true gem. So they might not be the kind of connection for you that you're really needing or looking for. They might just be like a little, snack. But you're looking for you're a mature woman. You're looking for the main meal, or you're looking for a mature woman. So there is this. And so for you, they might be younger than you. They might be more mature than you, but they're a good person. I feel like they're a good soul, and you would be attracted to them because they are a good person, and because you could keep your freedom, and because it wouldn't tie you down so much. It would probably just be momentarily gratifying, and then you would feel maybe bored, maybe empty, maybe annoyed. Then I get the Page of Cups. So where is your heart guiding you, though? Your heart is guiding you to travel for work. Now, you might meet somebody who is a foreign person. You might meet someone while traveling, or somebody that does not live here or not live near you, or they might be from a different culture than you. I get work. You might meet this person while you are working or at work. This might be a work connection. You might be wanting to work on this partnership, and it might be a work trip, or maybe you meet them when they're on a work trip. So there is this. Or they might be traveling for work right now. Who knows? There is this. You also yourself may also just want to travel for work and not be tied down right now. All right. Queen of Wands. Who is good enough for you? All right. Who deserves the queen? Someone with money. Someone with money. I kind of honestly don't hate this, to be honest. I kind of love it, actually. So somebody that can be a generous provider for this queen. Somebody that can really be present. Somebody that is, I get control, that lets you be in control. But also somebody that is self-assured. Somebody that can take charge, not control you or need to control you, but someone who can take charge. Also, maybe somebody who's in control of their money or in control of their finances. So somebody practical and wise when it comes to financial matters. So you don't want to like just pair with somebody who's like dumb with money. You know, you want to definitely pair with somebody like that. But the thing is I get the Ice Queen. You might not be, so quick to warm up to this person, because maybe you're like, yeah, Solaris, I've met rich people. I mean, I've met rich guys. I've met rich women, but like, that's not what I want in my heart, but that is showing me that is what I deserve, but it's not the only piece. So there is that. So you might be still trying to Frankenstein some stuff together. But I get the Ice Queen as well. You might actually, if you are in a same-sex relationship, you might be two queens. We'll say that. Also, you might, so there may be a queen coming in for you. There may be a feminine looking for that. There is this energy. Or you also might feel like if you're a masculine, and you know, you might feel like both of you are in your feminines. And that would be that really for you, somebody that is feminine would be able to understand your feelings, understand your emotions, or at least have like high emotional intelligence. Somebody that's worthy of you would, 1, be a provider, 2, be able to take charge, but 3, be able to handle your feminine, hold your feminine, love your feminine, and also maybe be more in tune with their own feminine so that they're not just so like macho that they're just not able to be present, or they're not just so macho that they're not able to like understand who you are as a person. You know, like we want you to be understood. So there is that. Now, who is coming at you with this committed energy? And I feel like this is more of a physical or a tangible, concrete offer. I feel like this is a real commitment, which is good. An Ice King, which goes with the Queen. So this person partly is good enough for this Queen of Wands, and has the passion of the Knight of Wands. So this is a little bit of a hybrid. And that might be also why maybe they're like, maybe don't take the first offer so fast, because there is this Justice card coming in for you. There is this haughty, this silver fox, that's very sexy, very passionate, that would come in for you. So this is a mature man and the passionate man. So I would say that this is perfect for you. And this is coming in very quickly, probably Libra season, probably end of September, and you're not gonna have to wait that long. So maybe don't get off the market yet, or don't get too emotionally wrapped up into or situationshipped and get like emotionally distracted and confused by maybe this like casual sex person when there is a major relationship coming in for you more towards the end of September. So there is this. And also switch around genders, how you feel like appropriate for you. So there is this, but yes, so it does seem like there's a very passionate relationship coming in very quickly for you. That's awesome. So I love it. All right, now we're gonna go to Let's Fall in Love Oracle. So I love this. This is my Halloween fall deck. I love it. I am coming out with, spoiler alert, a 8-episode Halloween series starting in 2 weeks. Every Friday of September, I'm going to be releasing a video. And I love that I have 8 videos for Halloween for you guys. I recorded a few of them, not all of them. But every Friday, I'll be coming out with a different Halloween themed video for you guys, which is very fun. Ending with the grand finale on Halloween night, where I play lots of psychic games and channel for you about your person, based in a very fun way. So I have some cool stuff planned for you guys. I'm excited. And I found way too much stuff at the stores that were cute, and so I got carried away. But this year is going to be super fun, and I love it. I'm definitely using this deck as well in those videos, but also I'm loving to be able to use it here for you today, where I'm going to be able to pull these cards if you have a person. So if you have a person in mind, think of your person. These cards are going to represent what will September be like for you with that person. So I have these cards to see what is it going to be like in September for you regarding your person. So number 1, I get hiding true feelings. And that might be if this is somebody that you've known for a bit, known during the month of August at least, with that Ace of Swords in reverse, where there is you wanted to have a new beginning with them, but it didn't happen. Or you needed to or wanted to have an important conversation with them, but that didn't happen. Or you wanted them to resurface for you, but maybe it didn't. Or you wanted it to progress, but maybe it didn't. You wanted them to be strong and brave, but maybe they weren't. I get that with this person, because it seems like your person is probably that one, that Ace of Swords in reverse person. It seems like hiding true feelings. You might still feel like you can't really be honest or authentic or transparent with this person about how you really feel about them. Or you might feel like they are hiding their true feelings about you to you. You might feel like they are hiding things. You might feel like they are sharing some things with you, but maybe the deeper layer is something they have not gotten to yet. So there is that. I get the chemistry between us is undeniable. Maybe this is the Knight of Wands. So I'm getting that there is strong passion, strong chemistry, but maybe you guys don't feel safe sharing feelings with each other, but you guys definitely feel safe sharing sex. And that might be another reason with that Knight of Wands, where it was in reverse and the Ace of Wands was in reverse and all that, where maybe it's like sex is easy for you guys, but connecting emotionally and deeply is harder. Or being honest with each other or transparent or authentic is harder. They think that you're the queen. You stand apart from the rest. So they definitely see you as the best and brightest, the best and beautifulest, the best and highest. So they definitely see you as the bestest pumpkin in the field. So that's greatest. Okay. Then I get for you guys hiding from each other. Okay, you guys might be in separation. You guys might not be talking. They still see your worth and your value and see how amazing you are. They definitely are still attracted to you with strong chemistry. But look there are 2 cards that say the word hiding. So that is very interesting. So you guys might be hiding from each other. You guys might be playing it cool. You guys might be trying to not show the other one that you're super interested. You might feel like, oh my gosh, my person's hiding their feelings from me and they're not even being available. So there might be that. They might be trying to hide stuff, that kind of thing. Then I get all I see is you. But then it's so mixed message, because you guys might also be secret admirers, where maybe you guys haven't revealed true feelings to each other. But I get, yes, all I see is you, and you stand apart from the rest. So their admiration of you, their high esteem of you is so strong. And the thing is they really do feel like you guys are the coolest, best ever, most wonderful, queen of fire, all of it. But it does seem like, for whatever reason, they don't feel safe in being able to either reveal themselves or being able to be authentic and honest with you about some things, even though they definitely see you being amazing. Yeah, there's too much space between us. Hiding true feelings, hiding from each other. There's too much space between us. There may be some distance geographically between you guys, or there may be a lot of emotional distance between you guys. So there is that going on. So hiding, and too much space, but yet obsessed with you, infatuated, holding you to a high regard, and then holding on to baggage. So I feel like the reason why they're hiding true feelings and why there's space and why you guys are hiding from each other is because there might be baggage from this relationship. They might have emotional baggage from other dynamics, childhood, other romantic relationships, etc. Or they might not feel like you have mutual feelings for them. They might feel inferior to you in some way. They might put you on a pedestal in some way, or they may just have some baggage and they have a hard time coming forward. So those are multiple scenarios if you have a person in regards to what the dynamics might be in September. Okay, but I would say it's kind of probably a continuation of, if you haven't seen it full force in the past, if it hasn't been like this already ongoing, then I would say you've probably seen glimpses of it, and you may continue to see bits of it or big pieces of it in September. Now I have your final message, which I'm going to be putting in 3 piles in front of me. It is an interactive time, so you're going to pick the pile that you feel like really resonates with you. And I'm going to symbolize these piles with crystals, and we're going to see what is coming up in your love life this September. So I have 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go to, after this, we're going to go to the extended, where if you like this section about what's coming up in your love life, in the extended, we're going to focus on what is coming up in all other areas of your life. So we're going to look at what else is coming up in September in addition to romantic love, or as well as, and sometimes romantic love creeps in anyway. So maybe even more about romantic love. Okay, so we have all of this happening for you. So let's see. So what else is coming up for you in your love life this September? I have this beautiful quartz crystal to symbolize pile 1. To symbolize pile 2, I will give you guys this amethyst. And for pile 3, ooh, yes, we'll do this tiger's eye. Okay. So feel free to pick pile 1, 2, and or 3. And feel free to pause the video if you need more time, and unpause the video whenever you are ready. Okay, guys. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of your likes and all of your comments, your shares, when you spread the word, when you tell your friends. It really helps me in the channel when you watch my videos for 30 seconds, and then you can watch on silent and press skip when you're done. You only have to watch for 30 seconds. You can mute it. After 30 seconds, press skip, and it returns you back to the video where you can hear more about you and your person and your love life. Thank you guys for watching the ads, though, because it does help me in the channel. And also thank you guys for your donations. That's also helped me in the channel. If you guys have been curious about how to donate, it's helping me buy cute little ponies for you, and tarots and crystals and all that. My PayPal and Venmo are in the description box, as well as you can click on my super thanks button as well. So thank you guys for doing that. That really helps my channel stay alive. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. Welcome to the channel. And then hit the notification bell that says all, and that will give you guys updates of whenever I release new videos, so you guys won't miss any. And if you want a private reading, I'm offering private readings at this time at fairyastrology.com. The information is in the description box, and I offer readings in 15-minute intervals over the phone or video with astrology, tarot, and oracle, and we can channel for you wherever you are in the world, any question you have. All right, so back to your final message. For those of you who have picked this beautiful, wonderful quartz crystal, your September, there will be a reconciliation between you and someone from the past. And you guys will most likely go on a date with them. And I like this. And it's going to be a good date. It seems like it's very, very lucky. It seems like there's food. And if you drink alcohol, there's alcohol if you want. So there is this. This also could be somebody that you've met on a dating app in the past. So there is this. And I feel like as well as somebody from the past, you also have an opportunity to date somebody new. So first of all, I get reconciliation. So being able to reconcile with someone from the past, and it says yes. So somebody from the past comes back and you can go on a date with them. So that is very, very strong. In addition to this, I'm also getting where it says luck is on your side, and there's a ladybug. So that might be a symbol for some of you watching. In addition to this, I get date. It says get back out there. So if you are healing or letting go of a past person, you can go on a date and get back out there. It says date online. So you might be going on dating apps or meet somebody online, maybe even through like social media or other like websites. It says meeting someone new and setting a date. So for some of you, you're reconciling or going on a date with somebody from the past. For others of you, you're going to meet a new person and going on a date with them. But either way, you will be dating in September and have fun. Then, for those of you who have picked this amethyst for pile 2, your September is someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. The butterfly, evolving and growth, next phase, and healing inner child, and release the past, and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right, so for you guys, I feel like if there is a person that you're connecting with now that I feel like that there may be some third-party interference, somebody in the middle trying to sabotage your connection, or maybe friends are getting in the way, or family is getting in the way, or work is getting in the way. So it seems like something is interfering in your connection in September. So you guys might have to do some conflict resolution around that. But I feel like you guys can work through that and get over that. I want to say fairly well. I would say probably pretty easy, all things considered, because I get the butterfly, which represents going through something difficult to turn into a butterfly, the transformation and metamorphosis, evolving to the next phase. So this is very good, and I like the healing inner child and releasing the past. So I feel like you guys will be able to resolve it, get over it, and put the past in the past and move forward. And I get express your love. So I also get that your person or somebody in September is going to express their love to you, and that's going to be very beautiful. And I feel like you would express your love to them, and that's going to help this connection change like a butterfly. So that is beautiful. Then I get for you guys who have picked this tiger's eye, your September, I get let go with another butterfly. Okay, interesting. So there's a ladybug and 2 butterflies. So let go, clock, needing time, cycles, and takes time to heal and progressing. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you. And honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So for some of you, this is about how you're still continuing to let go of somebody who's been leaving your life, that you're going to be letting go of them, change and transformation again, where either this person is going to be able to come back in a more, like, in a way that's more developed, in a way that's more evolved. I feel like they're going to be able to be transformed or have grown as a person, which is good. But I also feel like that you might need to let go of this person for now, because it says clock, heating, takes time, cycles, time to heal, progression. So I feel like you guys could progress. I feel like you guys could heal. But I also feel like it might take more time than just right now. And it might be that there needs to be time that happens in order for this person to grow enough to be able to be a fit for you or right for you in this way. So there is this. So you may have to let go for now and let them grow and change in their own time. Or maybe this person is like leaving your life and you're needing to let go of them so you can start something new and have something better. Or maybe you and your person in September, it's finally the right time where you guys can take a trip. And I get the honeymoon. So obviously for some of you, very rare of you, but for some of you, you're going to get engaged or have a wedding or a honeymoon. For others of you and most of you, you're probably either you could go on a trip with this person or feel like a honeymoon resurgence of emotional feelings. All right, guys. Well, that is what I have for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys are joining me now for the extended, we're going to focus on what else is happening in your life in September. You guys are pile 4. You guys are the unicorn pile. I will see you guys there. And the link is in the description box. If you guys are not joining me there, no worries. I'll see you guys next time in another video, in the comments, in a private reading. It may be in my Halloween series or in any of my archived videos. I'll see you later. Bye.